only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger what yo. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government.
Which is Mama Aisho. Mama Aisho, thank you very much, ma, for your time with us. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Yes, I carry first today again.
Thank you, ma.
Greeting, beloved Elvis, and greeting, Mommy Diaspora. Greeting to all the panelists. Greeting to all the callers. Greeting to all the listeners. All those in the comment section and the viewer and those who will listen later. I'm going to start with the last video. The last video that talks about the response of Kenneth Okonkwo and everything. And
Mama Aisho, what did they happen now? We lost you, Mama Aisho. Your network is failing again.
hello?
So we lost you for more than 78 minutes.
Which can 78 in 1 hour?
You know,
Can you hear me now?
Work on your network, man, because these are be consistent.
It's not my fault. I'll be doing up and down. I'm not
That's what I'm saying. The company, your company or your network provider there, can you throw them out of the window and get another one, please?
I've been using them for years and I've reached out to them.
They are failing now like
well,
Nigerian
let me
government.
continue my statement before I begin to fumble.
Okay,
so let me start with the last video. Every statement that Okpewolo said in that very video, they were clear. The statement indicates there is a threat to Mr. Peter Obi. Then two, when there was incident in Auchi, he ran quickly to the north to go and beg. If he's not trying to play political card with the statement to Mr. Peter Obi, what prevent Mr. Monday Okpewolo to give Mr. Obi a call to say, you know, with this insecurity that is happening in this place, please, when you are coming next time, let me know so that I can make sure your security is taken care of. But because he wants to play political bigotry and begin to use it as a political card, he has the audacity to repeat what Benue State government said. And who is telling me here that Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo did not see the Igbophobia in this statement? Let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a truth the truth. Nobody is a baby here. As far as I'm concerned, it is a targeted statement against Mr. Peter Obi. And because Mr. Peter Obi is from the Igbo tribe, everyone that is from there that is sincere have the right to feel that way. Because if he has responded to Mr. Peter Obi issue, the way he responded to the North, then we will not have think otherwise. So whoever that dropped that video, go and look at the video of Monday Okpewolo and the one his reaction when there was incident in Auchi. Having said that, that brings me to Edo line. I will always say thank you for reviving New Edo line, because it will provide job for some of my children. But I just wonder whether not the one where their head correct, now you go provide job for. I've been at the one I won't settle because they help on a rig election and not sabi. Because if not the people want I won't settle because they follow a rig election, the life of the people when go enter the car not safe at all. Because na coconut head people now I won't recruit there. So the method for which you hire your driver and those who are there must be honest, must be truth, and it must be transparent. Then I also want to ask you Monday, which road those motor won't drive? Shey na the road when it's spread up and down when you never repair. Now they won't drive through, because if na that road now they won't drive through, 6 months too far. Because now every day now they're going to say this one's square, this one's square. The whole money go call enter maintenance. So if you did not fix the road when they go drive out of Benin, then go face her now. Because this company, when you revise so, it must last. Because of the money when you take do now taxpayer money. And they speak pidgin English so that you go hear. Because I know say na pidgin English now you understand part. But another thing I want to also ask you. I noticed that those motor na Toyota. And I don't know say there is any Nigeria not get any company when they make motor for Nigeria when they call Toyota company. And it be like say those motor look like used buses. So how much you take buyer? Transparency, post the receipt. We want to know how much is invested in this business because the business belongs to my children. So I want to ask you, Monday Okpewolo, are there no company in Nigeria that are making cars that you people could have patronized? What did they wrong with all of una? Una go dey go obodo you go dey buy car so that una go fit cover up and thief. So you know what change? No problem. All our eye there on you on this new company because it belongs to my children and it must taken care of. So we need accountability. Show us the receipt. Then I also want to ask you, Monday Okpewolo, you see this your matter between Peter Obi, don't they cause too much katakata? You either go apologize or you go get waiting, you go get for this matter when it's still the ground. I don't talk Okpewolo film. I won't come to Deji. Deji now what for you? I can't discover say now two sides of the mouth now you they talk. When they won't do coalition, when Showore no gree join. It be like say you write one lengthy letter to Showore say make it go join coalition because without coalition, Showore be this, Showore be that. You talk am. Everybody clap for you. You know, see? You can't go meet VDN. You can't write for your Twitter page. I've been aware you write that they want VDN. You can't talk say VDN. I don't tell you say if you want travel, go anywhere. Make you the carry securities. And I like as the VDN answer you. He said not be dead, who not go die. So you see, now you don't come meet Peter Obi. You not go fit win election because now article all of them they promote. Oh my show. So you for this little time you don't get mad for your this thing now you can't change mad to Showore again. You are not truthful. You are not straightforward. And people like you, people are saying to waka with una, person go run. But this journey when we did so, na truth, na it go set us free. So if una not know, say una not go talk truth to this younger generation, make una keep una mouth shut. But I'm not going to surprise you, and I'm not going to keep on a man short. Because when I don't collect Ghana must go allegedly and brand allegedly, una go TV station, go the yakpata. Who tell you say not hate Peter Obi? The only people when hate Peter Obi for the North, now the establishment when destroy the Northerner. The establishment when don't vow say, Northern children from poor family, they must continue to be a marginary, whereas their children, they go, but don't you go read. When they read finish, they go come back, they go put them for choice position. So when you are talking about the North, be specific. Stop putting all the Northerner in one umbrella or in one basket, because it is only the oppressors in the North. They are the ones that hate him, not the oppressed population, which are part of my children from the North. And Baba Agbaya, Primate Ayodele, oh my show. Baba, ìgbẹ̀yìn ayé, ó fẹ́ dàbí ti Saul ni. The end of your life want to be like that of Saul in the Bible. Oh my shell. Whose spirit now tell you say Peter Obi no go fit to rule? Say the devil's spirit. I be the one from the coven of witches and wizards, one that they gather. Useless elders. Useless Baba. Since you have used the Holy Spirit to lie. Shame! Shame on you! Shame on you! People like you are the people that have destroyed Nigeria. There is no Holy Spirit that talk to you. Now Ghana must go. Or brand flow. Or tribalism. Ghana must go allegedly. Brand envelope allegedly. Tribalism in the highest order. Deceit from the pit of hell. Una go hear when. Una say make my children not take over the seed. All of una go hear from me. But for your information, my children will take over. Because they are smart. They are intelligent. They know what they want. And they will go for it. And they will get victory. And all of una go run come off for Nigeria for us. Thank you, and God bless us. Hello?
All right, Mama Esho, thank you very much, ma. Thank you for that submission. Appreciate you. But I disagree with you when you are trying to encourage the Igbophobia of a thing or whatever. I still don't believe that's what the whole thing is all about. The situation is between the Edo State governor versus Peter Obi. We shouldn't generalize it because this lead to.
Guys, I know they encourage you, but you know, I'm not there tribalism.
No,
but
no,
you see, in reality, if you say your governor not wrong, go not. When the incident of
yes, I know, but
this will not come up.
What Okpebolo said is not because Peter Obi is an Igbo man. No.
Okay, may I ask you, why did he hate Mr. Peter Obi passionately? Why?
No, it's not only him. All of them.
Wait. Mr. Okpebolo, if Adam Oshomole the company, Adam Oshomole they call her for public. If they call her for public saying one company, if he respect Mr. Peter Obi, why did he not call Mr. Peter Obi privately to have that discussion?
Yeah, that's what we all have already discussed that. But what I'm saying, please don't say that this whole thing or that last video was wrong. That last video was a good message. We should take ourselves out of this kind of ethnicism or whatever, because if they listen to this, your submission, now some of them that are already embracing this thing might think that, oh, they are right. They are not right. You know, the
Well,
fight
that's
is a
not
big
right, though. That's not right. I feel wrong. But as this matter, in this matter, if your governor not wrong, go not when Auchi matter happen, I not go reason like this.
no,
And I
you
no
don't
one
go
reason.
not.
Wait,
The reason
I
why,
no
the
one
reason
wait now.
why,
I no one reason
Mama,
like this before. I no
Mama,
one reason like this before.
the reason
Until they
why
begin
you
to
wrong
they
go
talk
not.
say,
Hold on, Mama Esho.
wetin?
Okay, thank you, Mama Esho.
Why
The
do
reason why
some
you
people
wrong
hate
go.
Igbo so much? Why?
Okay, thank you, Mama Esho. The reason why Okpebolo wrong go not is because they are the one that put him in power and they can remove him anytime. So he did that to please not just the Northerners, but to please Tinubu. So it's obvious. So it doesn't have anything to do with being Igbo or no Igbo. He did that to protect his job. You know, that's it.
He did that to protect his job. Then he talk rubbish so that my children go they wonder make their principal not go and
let's
go.
move on.
Whether not even they talk for this matter self. Anyway, no argument go solve. But as far as I'm concerned, Okpebolo, me and you don't hear one pint for this matter. You they hear me?
Mama Esho, you don't even. I wish you listen to all my videos how I handled my own governor. You'll be shocked.
No, I'm not versed with you now, my beloved.
So you don't.
No.
I don't even believe anybody on the whole social media handled the governor more than me. So that's not what we are saying now.
I appreciate you.
I don't want to
appreciate the way you handle her.
area.
But you see, I appreciate the way you handle her, and I will continue to appreciate it. But one thing when I not like is say, the problem of the Igbo when they fight today, some of the Igbo might contribute to her. You they hear me? Like this video when you come play so. Like this video when you come play so.
But at the end of the day, Mama Esho, I'll put you on the backstage, ma. Please. When you are talking, also listen to me. Please calm down. Please. You know, if you disagree with the video, that's fine. But I love the video because now the same us go still call out the Igbo people say they talk. They talk, they say why they talk. No, it's not. The video is fine. It's calling for peace within us and let the politicians fight themselves. That's what he's saying. We shouldn't bring the ethnicism into it. I agree with him. Thank you very much, man. Let's move on. Mr. Jonathan, please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Okay, Mr. Elvis, I greet you. I greet you once again. Happy Sunday. God bless you. I greet my fellow panelists, all of you all. God bless you all. From diaspora, I greet you once again. God bless you greatly. All the commenters, all the callers, I greet you all. God bless you all abundantly. You are welcome. Let me quickly say this, Mr. Elvis. I think my position will be completely different from yours with respect to that last video. And we don't have to be, sometimes Nigerians, we like to pretend, sometimes unknowingly or unconsciously, we Nigerians like to pretend as if we don't have ethnic and tribal problems or issues. We have them. As a matter of fact, ethnicity is the bane of our development. Is the most singular issue that is standing against our development in Nigeria. It is there. For me, I don't see how anybody can come out and say the statement made by Okpebolo was not about it. It is, for me, it is about that. It is about politics. It is also about ethnicity. Because that same thing, there are so many other people that he could have said the same thing about, but he won't say it, maybe from the north or from the south, but he's not going to say it outright. And if he's going to say it, he will say it the normal way that it should be, that you and I agree that it should be. He will say it and he will stop there as an advice, as an advisory message, and he will stop there, full stop. He will not go beyond that. So I'll just leave that at that. But again, I don't think there is time for me to talk on the Edo line because time is not our friend on Niger Watch. But when the time is ripe and there is time to say, but on the first day when they came out, they came up with this Edo line, I stated it clearly. And I'm very glad with the gentleman that called, the last caller, he said it all. He said, in fact, he heated it. Okay. The transparency test, they can never pass it. They don't have the capacity to pass that transparency test, as far as I'm concerned. And if you think they could, then at your own peril. If you want development for that state and you are thinking that they will pass it, the transparency test ab initio has been, they failed it from the get-go. They failed the transparency test. Sum it up together. The transparency test has to do with how did you acquire the buses? Which companies supply them? As far as you and I can know, and our eyes can tell us, we all know that they are all Toyota buses. That's a failure in the first part. I stated that clearly. Day one. Shouldn't be so. That's failure. An abysmal failure on the part of a government that is seeking and striving for development of the state in particular and Nigeria in general. That's an abysmal failure. Shouldn't go there. Acquiring over 100 plus Toyota Hiace buses. It's a sign of, lack of understanding or sheer politics, nothing else. In this age and time, we're talking about moving Nigeria forward, and all you can do, you can't even pretend and say we are in talks with the Nigerian local manufacturer, as the governor putting it out in his statement on that particular day. We are in talks with the Nigerian manufacturers. Because of this and this and this issue, we have not been able to acquire those buses from them, but we are in talks with them. We are just teaching them what they will say. If they are listening, let them hear and do the correct thing. That's the minimum the governor should have done on that day. We are in talks with them. They will supply us additional buses to complement this. But for you to just acquire over 100 Toyota Hiace buses and say you are thinking of development, the people of Edo State are naive. The most naive people on planet Earth as of now. What development? The last caller said it all. Where is the warehouse? Where is the workshop where these buses will be maintained? It is an economy disaster in the first place to acquire Toyota Hiace buses while we have local manufacturers in Nigeria. It is an additional disaster that the maintenance of these buses now, you will be feeding Toyota further. Parts will be bought consistently. When we talk of maintenance, even if they'll be able to maintain it. Are you going to be buying inoxin parts for the Toyota? Are you going to be buying local man for the Toyota? Is it not Toyota parts we use? What about the oil changes? That is where the leakages will be. That is where the fraud is sitting on. What about the regular maintenance of this thing? Where is the warehouse? Where? Nowhere to be found. At the end of the day, all these buses, the maintenance of it will be going into some people's pockets. No warehouse that you can see. Very, very important when you set up a transportation system. Go to any state, where in any normal country. In UK, there are some places you will pass. If we're anywhere, the places where I've been to, I'll pass through some places and I will see the city buses. They are like their center. Buses we just in London, buses just full there, and then you will see like the airport where they have hangar. That is where they maintain those buses. It's all there for people to see. We don't have that. That is where the boys will be eating. Is this the real money they will be stealing is in the maintenance of those buses. That is why there's no hope. So I will just leave that. As I said, there's no time, but I want to thank the last caller. I think he did a good job on that. But for me, I don't see any plus here, except they do the needful. That's it. We don't have to be naive. Nigerians were just too naive, very, 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 very easy to be tricked, to be lied to, and we run away with it. No difference from people that are collecting 5,000 naira on election day, forgetting about the next 4 years. Now they give you bosses. How about the next year, the second year, the third, the fourth, the fifth year? You just see bosses today and you are running. Please. That's, for me, as far as I'm concerned, that's not development. I talked about what Lagos State government did last week. Talk about development. What can bring development? That is it. Compare it side by side with this one, then you will know it is day and night. With respect to this guy, Deji, I'll say this. That guy is a disappointment, a total disappointment. As the English people will say, if they really want to go gaga, they will say flabbergasted. I am flabbergasted on this guy. Deji came on TV and he said Tinubu did not want opposition to die. Unquote. Tinubu did not want opposition to die. Deji Adeyanju, you believe that? In your widest dream, your widest imagination, Tinubu did not want opposition to die? What the heck? I am totally disappointed on this guy. And this is a youth. Is a youth. So it is clear now. It's clearly leaning towards supporting Tinubu. Yes, it's leaning towards supporting Tinubu. For what? What is going on in this country? That someone like that, and let me tell them this, I'm not a prophet, but I can say this with a very high degree of certainty. Guys like this are burying their future. They are burying it, completely burying they are burying their future for good, because every action you take in life have consequences. Every action that you take have consequences. What you are doing today, you are not even 50 years old. I don't think so. You have buried your future. And for all those, especially the youth in their 30s, in their 40s, supporting the tyrannical government that we have in Nigeria today, you are burying your future politically, unless you just want to stay on your own in your corner and live your life. But to come out in the future and say you want to support any candidate, or you yourself want to come out to contest, you are dead on arrival. I can say that, because there will be consequences. Take that to the bank. There will be consequences. Every action that you are taking today, you will pay the price. You cannot come out politically again. My best advice for people like Adeyanju and Sowore is for them to take the lead. Run for offices, political offices. Deji, nothing stops you from contesting to be a House Rep member. That's how you can build your future. That's how you can fight for Nigeria. Same thing goes to Sowore. Nothing stops you from contesting to be a federal senator. Go to your state, contest as a federal senator. All the supporters, all of us that are looking for the good of Nigeria will back you up. And you will emerge as a senator of the Federal Republic. Same thing goes to the likes of Deji. Go and contest to be an House Rep member. If you want to go for senator, good. These are the things you people should be considering. Not getting paid for peanut. You bury your political, for life, it is buried. Same thing goes to all the Southeasterners too. If they think that 8 years down the road, 10 years down the road, they want to come out and contest to be president, and that is why they are trying to frustrate Peter Obi now, you have no political future. The likes of the governor, the current governor of Anambra State, you can't even win one state in Nigeria. If you think the reason why you are frustrating the ambition of a man like Peter Obi is that for you to have a better chance 8 years down the road, you must be the most foolish man on earth. It will not happen. You will pay the price. Take that to the bank. And finally, on this pastor, see, these ones are not men of God. These ones are salesmen. They are just salesmen. They are businessmen protecting their empire, their businesses. They are not. This man, AYODEL or whatever I call himself. Which prophecy I didn't make in the past that in the past that came to pass? Which one? What can you attribute him to prophetically? Nothing. They are statesmen. Statesmen will come out, and a typical statesman will come out and say all sorts of things because he wants to sell and protect his own. That's all. That is the eye I look at all these people. All of them, from top to bottom, the so-called men of God in Nigeria. They are statesmen. They are not men of God. They only front as pastors, but they are typical statesmen. Because they will not survive if they are not doing this, pandering to the government of the day. They can't survive in Nigeria. The government will root them out completely. It takes only one policy, one government policy. All of them will be buried. And I mean it. From top to bottom, name them. All the pastors in Nigeria, it takes one government policy alone, and all of them will buy. I mean, not literally, their business empire will buy. And they know that. And they are only protected. So that's what a statesman does. These are statesmen. These are not men of God. Let's take them for who they are. They are not even close to be called men of God. These are not the things men of God, true men of God will do. These are not the things that true men of God will even be close to. These are men protecting their own at the detriment of the people that they're supposed to be superintending over. They don't care. They don't give a damn. It's all about themselves. So don't let us give them the platform. Please, don't let us give them the platform. Let's take them for who they are. They are statesmen. This is who they are. They are statesmen. They are not men of God. They are not pastors. Not even close. They are not clergy. All those beautiful names that they rope themselves around. Clergymen, pastors, men of God, GO, bishop. They are not close. They are statesmen. Statesmen, period. These are statesmen. That's what statesmen does. So, Mr. Elvis, let me leave it there for now so that the fellow panelists can take it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right. Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much, sir, for your submission. I don't have any issue with everybody coming from a different angle. Yeah, that's why we are here on this panel. Everybody are entitled to their own opinion. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much, Peter Ife, for the super chat, and thanks for the wonderful text attached to it. I'm very, very grateful. The same with Jedima. Thank you very much for the text. God bless you all. Let me call to the next person, which is Madam Rita. Madam Rita, please talk to us, man. Good evening to you.
Mr. Elvis, good evening. Happy Sunday. Happy New Week.
Thank you, man.
My lovely, I'm good. I hope you're enjoying your coffee there. My lovely mommy. Yes, we heard it. My lovely mommy, diaspora, Lamei mommy. And Mama Hecho, good evening. Mr. Jonathan, Domo, sir. And Black Panther, greetings to you, sir. Madam Patricia, Mr. Casey, you're welcome. Oh, priority. Welcome. And Mr. Oduwa Domo, Obokia, Obota. Good evening to everybody in the comment section. Peggy Modi, Mr. Emmanuel, Abuazi, and every other person. If I can't remember your name, I'm not looking at the screen. I'm just guessing because I know you guys are the regular. Mr. Jonathan, I was laughing when you were making your suggestions about Deji Ade and Drew and Shurure you know, to become the federal House of Rep members or senators, you know, that kind of stuff. Listen, there are people who are deliberately going for positions of merchants of confusion. I dare say destruction as well. They're not interested in going to politics, even if they seem to want to join politics. It's just to make themselves relevant. But in actual fact, they love the position that they are taking. Merchants of confusion. And that's what they will do year in, year out till their kingdom come. They're not interested. Anytime you see them come up for any political position like president, that's why, you know, we have asked, I think asked Showen this when he came a few years ago prior to the 2023 election, and it was also like, why can't you start from, you know, at least the grassroots? Why can't you start from even being a state house of assembly or being a senator and all that? He said, why can't he be president? So people like that, they know what they're doing. They cannot go lower than, they have to go to a controversial position because they know in reality it's just to make them popular again. But the real job that they love to do are merchants of confusion, and I dare say destruction as well. So that's a very good advice, but I don't know, there's a movie that says, thank you for your advice. Thank you, but I don't need it. I know where I want to belong to. Now, yes, I know, Mr. Elvis, when the caller who called, Mr. Lanray, after he made his submission, when he called, I wanted to speak because, you know, I like Mr. Jonathan and Mr. Lanray were, you know, kind of saying, okay, how did they purchase this vehicle, maintenance, you know, and all those nice, beautiful things. Yes, great. But see, if we have forgotten, let me recall, when the National Assembly members acquired vehicles, how much was it? 65 million or 125 million for one? When they acquired it, I asked certain questions and I knew there wasn't going to be any answers. The questions that I said, every 4 years or every new government that buys vehicles for these people, it's the senators really don't have power at all. The question I ask is, there's a recurring decimal to purchase this vehicle from a certain company. I don't know if they use Noel OJ Holdings. I don't know if they use Elizabeth Plaza. I've forgotten the chief's name now. Or any other, you know, merchants that have this deal with Toyota or Lexus. Those are the who made that recurring decimal come up every single 4 years. It's not the senators. They probably even know who it is, but they are untouchable. So it's the same thing that's applying now to Edo State now. You're asking about the purchase of this vehicle or the expenditure. Who did they buy from? Why can't they use a Nigerian-made car like Innocent if we're talking about made in Nigeria? Why this? Why that? Yes, those questions are valid. And I'm so happy that we are asking all these questions because it's the same way we were asking questions of Obaseki about the renovation. By the way, in case some of you don't know, I think it's the second or the third renovation. I think Lucky Binejon did. I don't know if Adam Shoshomile, I think Adam Shoshomile did, and what's his name? Former Governor Obaseki also the renovation of Ogbe Stadium. We were asking questions like this. What did we get? All the questions went to voicemail. Till date, in fact, the voicemail has been deleted. Nobody's going to answer that question. So it's the same thing that applies. Your questions are valid. Yes, I agree. But there's one thing that I am very, very, it kind of gave me a little irkness. And that was the fact that Mr. Larry, the caller, I hope he's listening, you know, he talked about his kind of experience in transportation. But he said I give you 6 months. Between now and 6 months is December, right? In my calculation, December or early January. And then you are predicting something negative. Why I have a kind of grasp with it is like, this transportation is used to convey our brothers and sisters. Knowing the fact that we have bad roads in the entire country. Well, let me not say that I've not been to I've been to so many states in Nigeria, but I can't say I've been to the entire country. And presently, I don't even know the conditions of the entire country in terms of road because I'm not in Nigeria yet now. But within Nigeria, if this transportation company is being used to transport to Port Harcourt, Abuja, Kano, Kaduna, and Delta State and all that, and you're saying within 6 months, it's like we are praying for something negative. We are praying for something negative, even if the odds seems against us. But I don't think that's right. I disagree with that. And I wanted to ask you, have you ever been to Edo State before? The last time I checked, when we had an ECTS, I think around John Holt, if anybody from Edo State will understand, they had a big mechanic workshop.
ECTS Bubahi, Bedola John Holt.
Yes. No. There's a reason why I say so, because I was seeing some ECTS in a very large, big space. It's very large. It's hidden. It's covered anyway. You can't really see inside, except if they open the gate. You see that there's a mechanic workshop. I saw ECTS, possibly a Edo line as well. So when you ask those questions, they have all those things. Listen, somebody said before, this is not the first time we're getting a Edo line. This is not the first time. So they obviously know what the logistics is all about. But however, we all know it's some sort of SPV on its own. Yes, I agree. But trying to be negative, I give them 6 months. Okay, you said that because of the conditions of the road in Edo. It's not just Edo State. You're forgetting that if you're talking about conditions of the road, we don't know how Port Harcourt is. We don't know how Abuja is. We don't know how Kano Road is. Even our neighbor, Delta State. So are you going to say that because those states now that have those bad roads, right? Because of that now, you're not going to put it back like, okay, that's one of the reasons why you think that Edo line would crumble. I don't pray for it to crumble. I pray for it to do better. Better than what it is.
What do you mean that you don't know the state of roads in Nigeria at your level?
No. I listen. I just like the question Madam Patricia was asking Mama Etu yesterday. When last you go to Nigeria? I went to Nigeria last year. Hopefully, by God's grace, this year I will be in Nigeria. But I am saying, like I said, I've not been to all the states in Nigeria, but I've been to a lot of states in Nigeria. Yes, a lot. I've been to like inside villages, a lot of states in Nigeria. And I can tell from my past experience, the ones that the roads were terrible and the ones that were bad. Presently, that's why I use the word presently. I cannot say the state of those roads now, including my state, the way it was last year. It's probably going to be different from if I see this year. When I see this year. So that's why I'm making that statement, Mr. Jonathan. I'm not just saying that, come on, the entire roads in the entire country is not bad now. Come on. Let us say the truth, say it the way it is. It's not bad. But going back again to what Mr. Larry was saying, I know that, like I said, it's a sort of SPV, and I know that we will not get the answers to these questions. But however, I expect Mr. Larry and those people who have experience in transportation business to give us solutions, even if you feel they will not even take the solutions anyway, because politics is all surrounded around it, and even the positions that have been placed is politicized. I know the CEO of she's a female engineer. She's the CEO of the transportation service of a city here in Canada. And when she was talking about experience, I was like, oh my goodness, we really need somebody like this in Nigeria that can really explain years of experience, over 20 years of experience. She's an engineer. I don't know. The CEO, Imwetinya Otomage, she lives in Toronto. Yes, she's from Canada, but I don't know her experience in transportation.
The CEO of who?
The CEO of Edo Line, the present Edo Line. Actually, I think Mr. Elvis showed her. Okay. It was very short clip.
If you, Madam Rita, see, if your position is not being balanced at all.
Wait, I am coming.
The reason why you are taking this position because of the woman who is from Canada.
Oh my goodness! My goodness, Mr. Jonathan, I'm shocked that you're saying this. It has nothing to do with her. It's not my friend. I had to do research.
No, I agree. But you have she's not my friend.
Can I finish, sir? Please.
Okay, finish.
I have pinpointed. I have said the negativity within 6 months is going to crumble because Mr. Larry made an excuse because of the bad roads, obviously. They also mentioned maintenance. What's the maintenance culture? Speaking about maintenance culture, it's not just a word. Maintenance is not just a word. Maintenance is being done by human beings. This maintenance culture we talk about in Nigeria has to do with the people implementing this maintenance. And that is why the corruption that we talk about is embedded in it. So this maintenance culture, we should change that word. We should say the people in charge do the right thing. And like I said, I don't want to overstretch this thing. I just want to just put solutions here, or rather, let me use the word suggestions. Like somebody said, I think Mr. Justin Emmanuel, digitalize it. Edo Line, get a website. Madam Imwetinya, get a website. In fact, the governor, they said that he has a computer-based company. They call him a digital governor. So let us see how you're going to digitalize Edo Line. Digitalize it. Let them get a working website, not the one that we crash or that we hang, like the former.
Let them go and copy Lagos State. Lagos State has a working transport system.
Please don't interrupt me, sir. Please listen. When people talking about Lagos State, let's not even go there because I don't want to deflect on what I'm saying. If you're talking about Lagos State as an example, as a template, fine, but you cannot compare a Lagos State expenditure and Edo State. And besides, you cannot even compare Lagos development with Edo State. It's completely different. That's why I said let's not go there before somebody will tell me, Mr. Elvis, you can't ring the bell because I was interrupted twice. Like I was saying, digitalize it. Let them get a working website, where people can, buy tickets online and probably get a reference number. That's one thing. Then the maintenance culture that, like I said earlier on, is just a certain way of saying that we want a dedicated staff. What is the experience of the different managers? We have manager of maintenance, manager of logistics, manager of this and that. I don't know what Madam Imwetinya is going to do about that, but if it's a politically given position, politics is going to come in and it's going to mess up everything. Model Pebble, if Edo Line crashes, which I pray it doesn't, because it's helping our mothers and brothers and sisters who cannot afford, the bigger transportation companies. If it crashes, it is your fault, and I will come here to sing it out like a canary and blame you every single day, even if it's not the topic. It must work, and it's not really a big deal of having a transport, just like having a road. It's not a big deal. That's what they're supposed to even do more. Mr. Larry talked about coach. I don't know if Lagos has a coach. Lagos has train, and they have those big Shomole kind of buses. What else again? What else again? It's talking about coach. So sometimes when we're making comparison or we're making some kind of, I want to hear what you have as a solution, what you will suggest, even if they don't take it. But I pray Edo State government house is listening to this. Edo Line must work even after Mondo Pebble. If you know you don't have the right engineers, the technical know-how, people that know how to do transportation business, get them out of there, because I am for my mothers, my fathers, brothers and sisters and children who will enter this transportation to various parts of the country and within Edo State. It must work. It must work, and they can do better and get brand new cars. Call Elizabeth Plaza or call Noel OJ Holdings. Whoever supplies this Toyota, please call them. And finally, Mr. Elvis, I'm sorry. We all know in all of this, they have the bigger guns who are behind it. Which company was used to source this vehicle? It's still people like you have Dangote, businessmen. They don't care if it's old, if it's used and dumped, if it's something that was rotten and they just added something to the engine. They don't care. They don't care. So, and they are part of our society, and we see them and we praise them every day. These are the things that we need to ask. I just said,
That's allegedly.
Okay, I will say, no, I did not say anybody. I'm just saying.
You mentioned that. You shouldn't mention that name at all.
No, Mr. I said people in the society like Dangote. I didn't say Dangote purchased this vehicle. That's why I mentioned two companies, Elizabeth Plaza and Noel OJ Holdings. They import Toyotas to Nigeria. So that's why I'm not saying they are the ones. I just use us as an example.
Round up.
I'm done because I need to talk, but it's okay. I just hope I don't say government that listen to it and it must work.
You don't talk for some years. You say you wanted to talk.
No, Mr. Elvis, I've not started.
The way una dey guide una tongue for years, be like say president they watch all everybody.
Wait, what do you mean guide? Who is guiding? How? Could you explain that?
Okay. All right. It's okay. He will explain that from his own minute later on. I appreciate you, moderator. Thank you very much for your submission. Let me hear from Mr. Odowa. Mr. Odowa, please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Mr. Najawash. Thank you very much. Happy Sunday. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Those who are spoken and those who will still speak. Happy Sunday to all of us. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you, man. God bless you. Happy Sunday. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers. Happy Sunday to all of us. We need your view and your opinion. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me put some correction in this emphasis of what do they call our Nollywood actor, Kenneth Okonkwo, Modo Bewolo, and Peter Obi. Please let people know how to differentiate politics from ethnicity. Modo Bewolo make a statement and said, this president, Baba Tinubu, is doing well. Without him, he will have not able to do things. So it's different from saying Yoruba people is doing well. He said, Peter Obi, don't come to Edo State without telling me. That's whether he said he was just making one sentence, because that is governor's sentence, not a statement, sentence. So people say he doesn't talk. He just make a sentence now. It should go and look for encyclopedia to interpret or eating the hot yam. It never said to Igbo people. It never said Igbo people. He said, Peter Obi, if you come to Edo State without telling me, your safety is not guaranteed. So despite we refute him, we rebuke him, and try to let him know that as a person who holds a power doesn't need to downgrade the power, should know the value and respect himself. Because if I were to be him, I would have called more Obi to come and donate money in my state. Because what we need is just how to engage people on a happy life, a better way. So which Peter Obi did. I even said it here. So if you people are saying Okpewolo is die-hearted partisans, it will be better than you people taking it to ethnicity. So let nobody quantify it or dignify it that is ethnicity. No, it was never. Thank you for that. Then for the Edo line, you know, that the other day I said I appreciate him very well, because I wonder why people are calling him New Edo line. Did they kill Edo line before? Edo line is Edo line. He revived the Edo line. So he did not create another Edo line, where he's still using the same the same Edo line building. So he revived it, or he revamped it. So anyway, Edo line is when trained drivers, they are well tested. Even I heard in another interview, that one said, train with road safety qualification. So not just because they don't drive more than the meters given to them to speed on. That is what really keep vehicle safe, number one. And that is where they can easily avoid accidents. Because if you don't drive speed more than the limit given to you, you are able to hold brake, you are able to control, you are able to. So that is what keep Edo line safe. But the problem I have with them now is Edo State is the worst state in road. Because where you don't have road, where your road is not tired, your vehicle are bound to damage. Because by the time pass through two gallop, three gallop, before you know, everything will be shaking in the vehicle. All those boats are not, will be losing. Then, and those State, they drive rough, just like the way they are driving in Lagos. They drove rough very well, and those are what scratch vehicles. So those are the things the governor need to look onto. Because if you are coming from Lagos, you will have a smooth road to Ondo State. The moment you enter Ohosu, finished, you enter bad road. If you are coming to Abuja, the same thing. When you enter Okene, just cross to what do they call this place? Okbila, the road is bad. You are going to worry. A moment you cross Ologbo to Edo. That is where the problem lie on the maintenance that they are talking about. Because by the time all these roads are fixed, your vehicle will be going smooth. So these are where the governor need to call his senators who claim to be federal, so that their federal road will be put in order. Or if the federal is dead, then the state can do it by themselves and make sure that they maintain their vehicle. So when you talk of mechanic, they have expert mechanic, because in that John Hood, they have workshop there. So I know of those things because I know people that work in Edo line before. So they have the mechanic there. Even at Ipobayi, the CTS, they still have mechanics. So whenever those things are, so that is not a problem for me. It's not a problem. But when we are talking of the purchase, and because I did not buy Nigeria use, where that is only what Nigeria manufacture. That is only where I will say, okay, at least that money will have go to Nigeria and circulate in Nigeria. But in other hand, they bought all this vehicle on discount. Because when a vehicle is much like this from Japan, they go through discount. So that is only the advantage of coming from Japan when it's much, and that is why they come in bunch. And so that is only what I will have to say on that. But the only person I need to talk to now is Deji, which I so much respect as a human right lawyer, just coming up. But it is painful to see that a person you as that is where I always say lawyers are liars. People will say, no. You see, a person which we respect so much as a human right just coming up with the vibrant and hot brain, or with the sun that is hitting Nigeria, also hitting him, just because they have given him the cloth not to wear. He started changing mouth. If there is no, how will Sowore even win one local government? Not to talk of a state, not to talk of, if Sowore contests a councillor, he will not even win. That is why I said he should build the party. If you build the party first before talking of becoming anything you want to be. So if Daisy should come and guangualize Peter Obi in the name of raising Sowore, it's a failure between him and Sowore. Thank you, Mr. Najawas. Thank you very much.
Mr. Odowa, at least you're very low. When I talk about Tinubu. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right, let's move on. Oga Casey, please talk to us. It's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you. Okay, you're not available right now. Mother Patricia, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, ma'am. Please talk to us.
Good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening, Mommy Diaspora, all our panelists. Good evening. And welcome again for your relentless contribution to.
Casey, somebody's already talking. Stay mute, please. Thank you. Go ahead, ma'am.
Changing the narrative and making Nigeria to work again. All our comment section gurus, good evening to you and everyone that has already super chatted. Mr. Elvis, God bless you. We appreciate and love you. Thank you for appreciating Mr. Elvis, because really, we have to take care of our own. We have to, because he is the one that is helping us to air our views and also hold the government accountable in our own little way, which is also helping. So, and the laborer definitely is worthy of his wages. But notwithstanding, I want to thank you, because by your contributions and your support, financial support, you protect him from not being tempted to, succumbing to the satanic oppressors, which we all are speaking against, and we want a change. So thank you so much, and God bless you. I want to thank Okpewolo. Yes, I will. I'm not here to come and knock him today. I'm here to celebrate him. Yes, because Edo were or Okpomese, Awenawe Yowe. Somebody that is grateful, okay, to whatever somebody has done to you. It's the one that is expecting you to do more. And with this, I will say yes. I'm thanking him, even though I know it's not his own money, because I know people will come here and tell me, say maybe I don't know what they talk. It's not his money, but he can choose to use that money to do something else, which we have already seen with many of them. He's reviving Edo line. Edo line has been there for ages. I've said it here on this platform that when I was growing up, we had buses in Benin City. This type of buses that carry people everywhere. Okay, so this is what I was used to. If other people that came before him, they didn't think about reviving it, and now he's giving new life to it. So who am I to say he didn't do well? He's done a great thing. We have to be appreciative. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. Look, everybody here that is criticizing him or criticizing what he has done, saying, is there mechanic, is there a workshop, is there this or that? Yeah, that's not your place at the moment. It's not your place. If you are asking, if you are giving him advice that, okay, as you have provided these buses, so please let not it be heard that after 6 months, these buses are gone to garage and not come back. Oh. Make sure there is a place for them to be, to be checked often so that they can continually to run. I will understand you. But coming here to knock him and say there is no garage, there is no workshop, there is no road, excuse me. And even I heard somebody say that Edo State have the worst road. That's a lie. Big lie, big fat lie. How is Edo State having the worst road in the whole Nigeria? Once you leave Shagamu, all those places from Ondo, it's not Ondo, what they call it, the Ijebu-Ode, before you get to Ijebu, all those places, all the way to Ore, is paka, 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 paka. What are we talking about? Road that almost knocked my whole joint out of my body. You tell somebody come here and tell me that
No,
those things.
Mother Patricia, those areas you just mentioned, yeah, I support you 100%. All are rubbish. All. That especially that Jebo area. In fact, if they kidnap you for that bad road, there you are finished on earth and the heaven.
All my joints of my whole body, it's like they take hammer me when I reach Benin. When we reach Orena, that time they get small throat to waka. What will they talk about? I know just understand now for this platform. Honestly, let's say things the way it is. If you don't know, say you don't know. It's better than coming here to be saying things that is not factual. So let's leave it. That road, Edo State does not have the worst road. Let us just come to that terms and reality. It doesn't. Have you been between Saple and Abraka? Have you been there? You have not. So what is your parameters for judging that Edo State has the worst road? Is it from Ologbo to enter Delta State? Yes. The reason why that place is what it is because it has been how many years they built that bridge? All those places are swamp area. They've not been able to construct it, and they are working on it. So what are we talking about? Please, we will not they put ourselves like say we don't know what we do here. Edo, Bende, in fact, is still on top. Not be say go come. Nobody will come here and tell me anything when I know. So I will praise Modokbavuru for what you don't first do now. Because I'm expecting to see more. I'm not here to knock him. I want him to do more. I want him to do, yes, the road. If you say it's not good, I will say yes. Now that you don't bring buses, repair the road though, make the buses for last way for us. And that one might be my own submission. Not be say where you want drive pass, where you want do this. Look, look, it's difficult to please Nigerians. Honestly, very difficult. So when the politician they give una paper, they know what it is. Because even when they do something, many people come and criticize them. What's the point of doing? But because of me, or because people like me, we still get people like me, Modokpolo, my excellency, our excellency, governor of Edo State. Yeah, we still get people where you still appreciate you. Overlook all those kind of talk. Okay? That is not who you are. That is not what you want to do. So do more for us. We appreciate you. We want to see more of good things where you did do for those states. We want to see more. And every time when you do anything good, I will come out again. I will shout. I will make a joyful noise for you, like I'm making now. Because really, really, I want Edo State to be what it was before the British came, which means the head and not what they have turned us to become. Even the small land where they still give us at the end, where British, after they defeat the Overarmy, you know, the small land where they still live with the people they contract with us now. What do they talk about? I don't want to go there because me, I be really, I be kingdom person, okay? And everybody have to protect his own. That's true. That's so it just be. You can call me bigotry, okay? Because if you think they're stupid, where we say now Edo, now be Nigeria. Now today all of us gather together say make Edo not become anything. Make we not become anything. Data and everything. Now the same thing. Me, I'll comfort my heart, the look now. Me, I go talk. Now this not time myself get. I go take and tell now what you're supposed to hear. Say, look, we can never go down. We can never go under. No matter how long evil stay for power, truth will always prevail and good must prevail over evil. So I'll leave on there, Mr. Evans. Don't do. Thank you.
All right, Madam Patricia, I'm not sure anybody, to the best of my knowledge, or rather understanding of everyone's submission today, nobody have actually criticized Okpebolo. What people are saying is that provide this, provide that, do this, do that, sustainability for the buses to live long. This is what I'm hearing since. So if people criticize, why would anybody criticize this kind of good thing? It did well, but we want it to last. I don't want to hear 6 months later, the whole thing is over, you know, or a year later, the management is not being properly done or managed. So yeah, that's what I guess everybody's talking about. I'm not sure, except if there's anyone, just let me know.
What I heard, Mr. Elvis, was where is the road? Okay?
Yeah.
Where is the road is different from oh, now that you have done this, we appreciate you. I beg, repair all the roads so that make the bus last for us. That's two different statements.
Okay, yes, okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are the workshops for them to repair the vehicle? He said, okay, now you don't see bring them now. Okay, fine. I beg, make sure say there's workshop for them to be repaired though. Make it not come be like say we'll go back to where would they come from. Now two different statements with that. That's where I'm coming from.
No,
so thank you.
Yeah, but where's the really workshop? You bought more than 500 I don't know how many.
They have workshop. I said it already. They have workshop.
Okay,
inside Edola, there is workshop. At Ikbobahi, there is workshop.
So, Madam Patricia, if that question was not asked, how would you or me or anyone listening right now would have known that there's a workshop?
But then you can ask, is there any workshop provided for these things?
Now, that's what they just asked.
That was not the question. No, that was not the question. It was like, look, if you're asking a question to know, it's different.
Madam Patricia.
Yes, Mr. Jones.
Anybody hear me?
Madam Patricia, please listen.
Yes.
See, this position is it's good. You have that position. You have the right to have your position. But it's not a balanced position when you are looking at it from Nigerian perspective. We can equally give kudos to Mr. Tinubu for the CNG buses. Give kudos to Mr. Tinubu for everything he has done. After all, it is something too.
Exactly. They don't
Once
complain.
you say this about this governor, that's it. Nobody is saying, we're saying that it is short-sighted. There are ways they could have handled it better. So give the same position to Mr. Tinubu, and I will give you 5 areas for Tinubu now. It's not that we don't know all these things. We just want them to be better. We characterize them as being clueless because of the way they have been handling it. I will give you 5 areas that you can use this same position. If you want to be balanced, use it for Mr. Tinubu going forward. And I can equally be taking the same position on Mr. Tinubu's government that you will say, I am Agbado, I am APC man. I will give you 5. The CNG buses, you can give him credit for that because it is something too. Some people are benefiting.
No, when it reached Tinubu, no credit that they give her not to
No,
just
Mr. Elvis, I beg you. I don't give her credit for this place.
What did you say?
I give
they play politics.
I said when it reached Tinubu,
no. I give
Mother Patricia won't buy him.
no lie. I'm not like buy Tinubu anywhere. I'm not like buy him. Because
Mother Patricia
Tinubu,
leave him.
How she go buy Tinubu? She's in Tinubu's camp now.
Let's compare.
And you know, Tinubu they put them for the people against Nigeria.
That you be Tinubu camp, you know if you talk against Tinubu.
You know when I be Tinubu camp, now you just know Black Panther. If you get my time, I'll get your time. My day, I already wait here for
Okay, let's move on.
Wait, Madam Patricia. On this platform now, let us compare apple with apple. We are talking about transportation, Abi. Let's stay on Tinubu's policy also and transportation. Don't let me even go to other areas. Give Tinubu the credit in the area of transportation too. If you are going to give this state governor credit, balance it.
But I don't think I hear before now. I
beg, make I talk where I go.
Wait, now, Black Panther, wait, make I just land first. Because Mr. Jonathan asked me something. Okay, you they ask whether or not give Tinubu credit. You don't remember when I said that what the Calabar Express which they call us. You know here when I say me I want them. Say right. Good. You not hear me for here.
Okay. All right, let's move on.
I say it good because it go open a lot of inner cities for us. All those villages along the coastline. It go open up for tourism. I say it good. And also talk say it go still good for me to drive there. Yeah, because that's a good thing.
That's fair enough. That's
fair enough. Let's move on. We have people that have not given their submission at all. I beg, hold on. Olumide Akeome, my brother, you were calling in. Are you there now? Because I'm returning your call quickly. I don't know if you're there. If you're not there, we need to move on. I understand your work. Okay, you're not picking up. So maybe if you call later, we might also have the time to pick. You know? Okay, you're calling back again. Okay, Mr. Olumide, please talk to us. Good evening to you. Olumide, where you doing?
Hello, Elvis.
Okay, we can hear you now. Talk to me, my brother. Good evening to you.
So I just want to quickly chip in here. So I just want to quickly chip in here. I just want to kind of enlighten Madam Patricia. I will try as much as possible to be civil and not be caustic with my mouth. You know how as far as I can go, Elvis. But I will be gentle on the lady.
I beg, be gentle. She's an elderly woman, I beg.
Okay, no problem. So you see, the people like Madam Patricia, you are the kind of people that is aiding and abetting the rot going on in that shito, you know. So you need to sit down and listen when people are talking so that you can learn and be better. You know, you can even learn from younger folks too. You can learn from people who are, you know, you don't necessarily have to be older to be smarter than anybody. You can learn from exposure every day. See, our democracy is broken. The reason why things are the way they are is because we haven't allowed true competition. Democracy is is what you call competition. It's like in the school, private school, secondary school.
All right, you have 1 minute left. 1 minute left.
People debating in the society, and then you want to elect people. You want the people to choose their leader based on what they bring to the table to say they will do for the people. And then you allow people to vote freely and allow the vote to count. If people are saying that your governor is buying buses for people to come and drive, and that is the way that is his own way of alleviating poverty. And some people are saying no, that is not the best way. That is the wasteful use of our resources and our money. That we have better ways that transportation can be provided for the people, create jobs, and maybe through private investments, enabling enabling environment for private people to come in, and not government put it so much.
All right, thank you.
I mean, if we just one or 2 minutes to help, if we investigate the motive for buying these buses anyway, maybe it's just to steal money and siphon money. That's just the truth.
Okay.
You know, people like Mr. Jonathan and Pat have told you, they are speaking from climes where they are a little bit far ahead of what goes on in that shit up. And you are brushing it aside and saying
okay.
that you support
all right.
the non-entity.
All right. Olumide, you cannot mute yourself from the panel, please. Olumide, thank you. Thank you. Your minutes is up. Your minutes is up. Your minutes is up. Your minutes is up. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah,
okay, I bet no.
To give your patience injection for that side, Oga. Quickly, madam.
I'm ready.
What's the response? Please, everybody wait. Quickly, man. I need to move on.
Okay, Olumide. Yeah, I want to tell you, say, look, you are telling me that I don't know what is happening. Huh? Do you know how many people are suffering for transportation in Edo State? Do you have that figure? Do you?
Okay.
You know, right. I don't even want to look. If you want to challenge me, all of you, let me just give one last message. Anybody that want to say they disagree with me, come to the panel. Don't be calling, because this one you are talking and come to the panel and tell me what I'm saying is wrong. I think that's where we can have a adult discussion.
Most times, Black Panther have challenged you is on the panel now. I be more given our time to say, wanna take get feet fight.
No. That one at least goes back.
I not be politician, no. She be politician. Me not be politician.
Give me my time, I beg.
No, I beg. Chelsea, Desi, I beg. Let me speak before you, please. I beg you.
Ego can't teach me what they have for Nigeria. Where they born yesterday, and we were the Nigeria.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. But na Casey if I come before you.
I know, but make Casey, I beg. I beg Casey.
They never say yes now. You can't just move on like a dictator.
I know they move forward. They are the beg gam.
Go ahead.
Casey na my man now. Na my man be Casey.
Go ahead.
We're gonna be a good state. I want to thank you, Casey. Special thanks to you, and I hope you are safe where you are, wherever you are now. Please, always keep safe. You are doing a very great job for us. Thank you very much. And I want to thank everybody, Madam, Mommy, Diaspora. May God bless you. Nigeria Watch, you're doing an awesome job. To everyone here and all other protocols observed. I want to say here, when I spoke earlier, I said, it's as if we are just talking, we are minding what we are saying. We are not free. Because I'm not seeing the free, I see some free response from some couple of people, no more than two. Let's free ourselves. This is a Edo State issue. We cannot be gagged by politicians. I'm not an APC person, neither am I a PDP person. I'm partyless. I belong to a group whereby we want to see the Nigerian state works. That is where I belong to. And most people don't really know the problem they are facing. They think it's a state issue. Just Edo State, River State. This is a national issue. The entire country has transportation problem. And the only state that is solving it, there are few states that are solving the issue of transportation. 1, Lagos State. 2, Enugu State. 3, Akwa Ibom. Those are the states that I see. All other states might come in, go and do your research. Those are states that I found that are really trying to solve the transportation issue in their state. Now, the Edo State has come up with an old idea. And that old idea, so let me give kudos to the Edo State governor, His Excellency Okpebolo. You revitalize the Edo State old system. We are back to old system. You see, when we want to solve the transportation issue problem, it's not to use it to get political clap from every corner, but it's to sit down to solve the transportation issue once and for all and make it fall in line with the 21st century issues that we have. That is where the Edo State line can stand on its own and can perform, because Edo State line is like Pandeyam to every Edoite. We love it because some of us were born in it. Some of us, our brothers, our uncles, fought for it, and they worked inside it, and most of them lost their job when it collapsed. And what you did today is just, you are bringing an old thing itself. You are not solving it. You are bringing an old replica of what was killed before, and you are revitalizing it without not, putting in place what will sustain it and make it not to, go down again. That is what I see. And most of us are thinking that everything is politics. Everything is not politics. We should be proud of something. If you want to be proud of something, we have to compare within the state we are. Edo State can be compared with any state in Lagos State, despite their IGR or whatever. You can work with the minimum income you have, and you can raise your IGR if you want to raise it. You can raise it when you have people that are intellectually balanced in your government, that are not political, but put people in place that are professionals that will solve it once and for all. What you have done now, you have not solved it once and for all. It can go back to its regular status, collapse, if you are out of governance. That is what I see. Let us go back. The Igbenedion regime, Igbenedion did the same thing. He bought more buses. He bought more buses too. Edo State line was moving.
Oh,
I can go to
Edo State line was not
I
moving.
can go
It
to
was
I beg. Please let me land. I beg. You can give it another name. That's politics. I was able to drive from Edo State. It took me 2 hours, sometimes 1.5 hours from Lagos to Edo. I go back, do business, come back the next day come back the same day to Lagos State. In the afternoon, I go in the morning, I come back, finish my business in Edo State, go back to Lagos in the afternoon. That was when the road was good. Now, if you look at Edo State is among the worst road. We have a very good road network plan, but we have the worst road network being laid by asphalt. We have the worst in the country. We have a good road network, but we have the worst asphalt laid network in the country. That is why you see our road cannot last. And most of the things that doesn't make our road don't last is because, one, when you are building a road, you must professionalize the road, and you must have a state standard. Forget about federal, because you are pricing it federalism. You must have a standard, like what they are doing in Ekpoma now. They are doing what we call concrete. I love that. That road will last for donkey years. But within the state network, the beautiful network we have, you need to standardize what the contractors can lay on ground that will last for like 20, 30 years. And they must have a situation whereby they can be maintained, because when you have a car, if you don't have the road, the asphalt laid on the road, you cannot sustain. Even if you want to service it, you cannot sustain the damages, because you will run at a loss. Because already you are running at a loss by not making it open. You will definitely run at a loss, because people are going to politicize it. People are going to call it their private own. They will start stealing money, and when you want to judge, you will not politicize it. Take a look at Lagos State, for instance. That's one of the best model you can bring forward, despite the money they have. But the little money we have, we can make use of that model and make the model suit us, Edo State, and put it to line so that the Edo State line can last even when you are not there. That is what we are talking about. And how do you make it last? You must open it up. You must do exactly what the Lagos State government is doing. That transportation in Lagos State is functioning on its own, is servicing itself, is paying the loan. That is what we want to see. Despite they have different road, they have different transportation means, but they are maintaining the road that those cars, those transport system are passing through. That is what we don't have in Lagos, in Edo State. We need to process that, and for it to last, you need to take it out of the hands of the politicians. You need to professionalize it. You need to digitalize it. We need to pay them. If people want to transport, they need to have something that they will call an Edo line card. You go there, you take it in. You want to travel, you buy the card. You go there. That will solve corruption in your system, in your governance. That is what we want to see, and that is what the people of Nigeria want to see. How do you curb corruption? Even if you do the most beautiful and the largest project in Edo State, can it last where you don't curb the corruption? Because the politicians, they are like vampires. They take everything as their own. That is why when they steal the money, they said nothing can happen to them. But we don't want Edo State to be like that. Lagos State I'm always making use of Lagos, because there's not everything that is bad in Lagos State. They are pushing it forward. The transportation system is the best I can ever think about, that every state in Nigeria should go and emulate. The people of the state are the ones paying, functioning, maintaining everything. That is good services. Let it be owned by the state people. Don't put around a certain set of people like all this Agbero or those things. They will ruin it. If you want to help them, give them loan, access to loan. Let them have access to loan to own their own transport system, and don't make it the gas one, make it the CNG one, so that they can be able to, that one will suckle the effect of transportation wahala in Edo State. That is it. That is what we want to see. We want to see the efficiency and how you curb corruption, so that transport system can no longer die, but be self-consistent and self-services. The Edo people will service it with their own money by doing what? By patronizing it. Thank you on that. I want to talk on Deji. I want to talk on Okonkwo. Sorry. You see, all of us ask why Okonkwo is behaving like this. I sent a video to Nigerian, and in that video, it was stated the reason why Kenneth Okonkwo left Peter Obi. Like what the guy Jonathan said. You see, the guy Jonathan did not push further, but I want to push it further. Okonkwo left Peter Obi because he is corrupted. It's corruption. Okonkwo is corrupt, allegedly. Let me put it like that until you listen to it. You see, every Nigerian politicians, it is very rare for you to see one, or maybe in bunches, that they want to do what is called self-service. When they come out to speak, blah 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 blah, sweet talk, it is not all. Yeah.
As you continue to talk about Lagos State, I've been waiting for you to be specific. Which transport area type are you talking about? Is it buses or rail that you said Lagos?
Lagos model is broken into three parts.
Say you are giving Lagos State an excellent mark. I don't know.
No, on the transport system, I'm giving them an excellent mark in taking off. They can self-build itself. One, I want to go on the water wave and the railway system, because it's broken down into three: the land, the water wave, and the railway system. So it is there. It's self-servicing. They're taking a loan, and the loan with the transport system is paying itself. It's not that Lagos State is under duress, but that thing is paying itself. That is the kind of services we want. We don't want something that the government will not be saying he wants to subsidize everything. If you want to subsidize it, you'd go on CNG.
It's like you don't even know what we are talking about so much.
A
little bit. The only area where you can give Lagos State mark is the rail system, the fast train, the blue line and the red line.
See,
And
the
that
reason why I'm giving them a pass
that's
mark,
one.
look at it. They have been
That's
able to
always
curb corruption.
Anyway, it's your time. Take your time
See,
to.
the reason why I'm giving them pass mark, they'll be able to curb corruption in the transport system. Despite they are giving room for private sector to come in, but they are gradually moving to modernize the private sector itself by first of all starting with what they have for now. So on Tenet to Conquer, I submit a video where you see that corruption was playing a role that made his mind, that made him to divert to article. So I will stop here and talk later.
Black Panther. The waterway, that water
Okay.
transportation has been there for long ago. Not be them do am, not be Tinubu do am, not be any
They,
of them do am.
go and study it. Go and study, mommy. Go and
No,
study it.
no,
You know
don't
what I'm
there for
saying?
long. It don't there for long. In the 70s, they did there.
That
When
70
Tinubu
now old. You two, that old thing you they think out. We they talk about modernization. You they think about old things.
do they give her credit because he did there since now and you
And
see
they
they
give her
run things
credit
that time.
because he modernized them. He they build
He
ship. He they build
modernize
boats
them,
now.
but he did there, they run ever since.
You
Now
know
they
they
can't do.
run. You know they run. People they buy every
He
day
dey
for
run.
seaside. You know.
Abeg.
You dey Lagos. You dey Lagos. You know how many boat crash you get for Lagos in every month. This is what we are talking about. We have coastal guards everywhere now, which he created. Jesus. Thank you, Niger Watch.
All right. Thank you, Black
Exactly.
Panther, for that submission. No, we have somebody that want to speak. Everybody, wait. Let me finish with people, please. Casey, please talk to us, sir. Thank you. Good evening to you.
Good evening, everyone. Starting from Niger Watch down to Black Panther, I salute everyone all the way from Ogun State. Wow, I've been listening to everyone and I give kudos to you guys. I will start my own by saying criticism is not bad. Please let us understand something. When someone criticizes you, he just wants you to be better. That's how I see criticism. We shouldn't be taking criticism as if it is hate. I had some statements going that way. And that is one thing I didn't like in the whole scenario because I patiently listened to everyone. Most of you here are from Edo, and you are sounding as if it is not the same cause that all of you are fighting for. But please, let us understand that criticism is to help him deliver better. Well, this night, since the focus is majorly on him delivering better, I can also give some other alternatives that I'm even looking at based on the Edo line. For me to say, if the Edolites want the governor to deliver better, they have to continue to criticize him after praising him. And one of the things I would have said, if I am the governor, that I would have done, I wouldn't have purchased all those buses. I would have opened it as a public-private business for the indigenes of Edo to invest in Edo line. Because why did I say so? From my own years of experience in the private sector, one of the successful businesses that is doing well are not the one handled by the government. Those ones that were doing well are those ones handled by the private sector. So if that line is going to survive the test of time, it must be open to the public. Basically, it can be open to the indigenes of Edo State. Number one, it will create opportunity. Two, it will create investment return for the indigenes of that state. And three, they will be able to monitor their thing because it belongs to them. Their money is there. And that is one of the ways you can easily fight corruption. The money he invested in buying those bodies, he wouldn't have used it to buy those bodies. Rather, I would have used it to repair the road network. These buses will follow, and I will recoup my money back. Probably if I build those roads, I wouldn't mind. That's what Tinubu did in his time in Lagos, that they give credit to him. When he built those roads, he put toll gates there. The fund coming from those places can be used to constantly maintain those roads. And if he build this kind of system, that when you build this road, you have indigenous Edo construction company that constantly maintain those roads. Money raised from those roads will be used to maintain that road. And I want to also say this, that when you talk about a boss, Edo line, for example, it's not going to be running within Edo State alone. It's going to go across the state. It will come down to Lagos too. I know that's what I know about all these transport businesses. So we need to factor that into it. There is not much money, right? But he would have used part of those money, build the roads, allow people to invest, and let the competent hands manage the business on its own. Let it be run like a private business. It will do very well. It will be, I promise you, it will do very well. Because with that one, politics will not be taken into account. It will be run on a goal of being successful. But when you leave it in the hand of the politicians, I don't want to say any negative things tonight. But if the indigenous of
Casey, sorry, to add something to it, the government itself can have majority share in the transport business itself.
It's good. It's good.
I have a question. Which private company in Nigeria that has worked so well and they made it a PLC? Can you just name a couple or even one?
Have you heard of Fixing? I can give you one, Fixing, but that one is in the area of pharmaceutical. It does very well.
Who owns it? Because we need to do investigation. Because what you're saying now, I'm just smiling because that is not emphatically very, very true at all.
But it's a private sector now. You don't need to know who owns it.
Listen,
I can give you the person that owns it. I will not tell you.
I beg, talk your time so that we can debunk the some areas.
Tell us who owns it. Tell us who owns it.
It's owned by an Edo man, and it's right here in Ogun State. It's a PLC company. It's a ₦1 billion company, and it's doing very well. I can tell you on and on and on like that. But I just use one as an example for you. So that is on Edo line. What I think is that any governor coming into power right now should be thinking about how he will create opportunities for their people. That's one. Number two, also create an investment opportunity for their people so that our elderly ones who are already retired can take part of their retirement fund and invest and have some dividends in return. That's the area I'm looking at. As for Deji, I don't really explain.
Wait, Abel, you say so that our elderly ones, the policeman will then pay 2 million a month, 2 million something. For 35 years. Now I'm going to invest for them.
Mama, I beg, may talk in time so that everybody will have time.
Mama, I beg, let them go. We understand what they talk. Don't worry, we'll explain to you.
See, investment shouldn't be when you are retiring. You can do investment bit by bit while you are still active in service. And that is what will enable you to have multiple streams of income. So I know that the money they pay in retirement is very small. But if you have been investing in one or two businesses there that are, if there are opportunities, you would have made more money. On Deji, I didn't expect anything from Deji. You can see Deji said in that interview that he is not hungry, and I totally agree with him, because after giving an opportunity to win one or two cases and being in Abuja now, making some money through court cases, what do you expect? What do you expect? I don't really expect anything. Deji will never take any political offices because you know why? That will expose their own lapses. For sure, Wore said in one of the activism that I watched his video, he said when they were agitating for the North to hand over power to Jonathan, he was one of the people that advocated for Jonathan. And when Jonathan came to power, he offered him a political appointment, but he turned it down. Why did he turn it down? Is that not an avenue for him to prove himself? But he turned it down because if he has done that, we will not be, probably, we will not see him like Showore we are looking at him today. For Pastor AYODEL, there is no much about Pastor AYODEL. Most of us that are in Nigeria, we know Pastor AYODEL very well. It is where he will get money from. That is where he focused on. How many of you know that Pastor AYODEL sells prophetic books? And when he says that Obi will be a disaster, I totally agree with him. Because if Obi becomes the president of this country, 90% of the reasons why people go for prophecy in the church will be removed. And so that will be, they will not make such money again. And that is what he means by it's a disaster, because their relevancy will be gone. If God is speaking through them, why are they not like Elijah in those days when the children of Israel was in dilemma? Elijah took it upon himself and prayed to restore for the restoration of Israel. How many of them has prayed for the restoration of Nigeria, and it comes to reality? Let me even tell you one thing that will shock you. One of the days, my pastor was sharing testimony about one politician, of which he himself doesn't even know, that they were on the mountain for like a couple of days fasting and praying, and they brought 5 million naira for them, and the mountain said they should pray for one politician. I will not mention his name. So they fasted and they prayed. And what was the thing they were praying for? The man has a court case that is supposed to come and to come forward for, and that case has to do with drug related cases. So they told them that they should pray that case should be cancelled, and innocent pastors were praying. And after they finished praying, they brought the testimony that the case was cancelled, and they shared the money. So later I called the pastor. I said, do you know the person you prayed for? He said he doesn't know, but they say it's a very influential and popular person. I say it's a drug lord that you just finished praying for. So those are the kind of things that happen. So as for AYODEL, if we begin to receive good governance in this country, do you think people will go and pray for pastor that one headache is disturbing them, or one witch is attacking them? So it will be a disaster on their end. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Casey, for that illustrative submission. You know, you're
Standard for submission, beloved.
no. Hold on, Mama Isho, please. Thank you, ma.
Okay.
You know, thank you very much for that. But let me come to the other people here that just came in now. From tomorrow, I would have loved to start it today. You know, as usual, the first person on the panel is 15 minutes, followed by the rest 8 minutes. On the last part, anybody that comes in will only get 3 minutes on the last part. Except say that day we eat pounded yam and egusi soup, my everywhere sweets. Just have that in mind that if you come in late, you only get 3 minutes. So I don't want us to have the idea of somebody coming in, you know, late, and you expect to get 8 minutes and drag me. I'll end up doing 5 hours. No. You know, if you come in after maybe 5 people or 4 people have given their submission, you are going to get just 3 minutes. Please.
That is after the last person.
Don't worry, Mr. Elvis. You will eat pounded yam. We will eat pounded yam every day.
No. To be honest, you know, because we have to have some.
And I beg be specific.
No. I want to say after the first 5 person, if you come in, you are getting 3 minutes. After the 5 first person, let's keep that one. You can see how much I'm consistent with the first person that come into the panel 15 minutes, right? So I want to be consistent with that one as well. Because we never get problem with person that comes in first to get 15 minutes. So I know now we'll not start having problem with the person that will be coming late now to get 3 minutes. You know, so that we just know, yes, you know, anybody, because it's possible for 5 more people, 6 more people to come in after that 5 person. I cannot continue to give 8 minutes to all of them again because they are there. So I need to move on to the people that have been here before so that we can take our final submission. So
Can I ask a question?
Yes, quickly.
If the 5 people that are on the set have not finished their submission and somebody came in, can that person have equal right?
If the first 5 have not finished their submission,
yes,
it's still the same thing now. It's still the same
because
thing.
You cannot count that late.
No, yes, you are right. Yes. If they have not finished their submission, yeah, that's fine. You know, the first 5, if they have not, if once I enter the second to the last and you come in, so obviously you are going to be fall on the area of that 3 minutes, please, because this one is very, very important for us. I want you people to also understand where I'm coming from. We can, do you know that, okay, right now we have a full screen. Anybody who come in right now, like Abdul Malik and Mr. Alabo just came in now, they expect to also get 88 minutes. It's not right. It's not right for someone like me and for people who started giving submission from the beginning. It's not also right for them. So I need to quickly move back to those people again, so that, because obviously they might have 1 or 2 things they've captured down they want to talk about or responded to some of the submissions that were passed here. So please, let's respect that. You can still come in. Yes, sir.
Can I give you a suggestion so that I be clear to everybody? If the last person that is on set finish speaking, anybody that comes after the last person automatically is late.
Okay, yes. Yeah, okay, let's leave it like that then, so that we don't have arguments. After the 5 person and the last person from that 5, if give it their submission, not finish their submission, immediately I call the last 5, the last person on the panel, which is the 5th person, even though we have full screen 10 year or 12 year. I'm talking about 5, not last person. Get that right. Like now, right now, you can see we have 10 people on the screen. Once I'm calling on that 5th person and you come in, you are going to get 3 minutes.
Yes, I think that's right, Mr. Elvis.
Ma?
I think that's right. It's right, because otherwise, every day, now so the thing go, they drag, they go.
So let's keep it like that, because I noticed that some of us are good at coming the last minute. So if you are coming in, just have in mind that you're coming to give 3 minutes submission. Not 10 minutes.
Mr. Elvis, this is what I noticed from that idea. There are instances where you come on the platform and 6-7 people came in at about the same time. So when those 6-7 people came in, like within the first 2-3 minutes that you started the broadcast and put out the listing, so it's not going to be 5 in that case.
No. That one obviously will get priority.
Okay.
If 7 people or 8 people come in, like during the time of election, say immediately I post link, screen off full. Everybody on the screen on that particular situation, we get 88 minutes. And we are getting there close. That's why I need to be strict now. We are gradually getting there. And that's where they suffer Ramon and me. You understand? You see now, election is coming closer. So once I post out a link during the time of election, they take 10 seconds, screen off full. Everybody know that one. So if I post out a link and it's full immediately, no problem for that one. Everybody will still get the 88 minutes. But say maybe the 5th person don't talk. Now there that Mr. Alabo don't eat better pateyan e go see finish, he can't come. Abdul Malik don't eat pateyan e go see finish, he can't come. Mr. Jonathan don't eat pateyan e go see finish, say they come. Now 3 minutes you go get Oga. Thank you. I appreciate you all.
Naja watch.
Yes, sir.
You feel start me, I know say today na weekend, say you suppose go rest. But because of that what we talked yesterday, I say make I come now if opportunity there. I did say you don't even finish. Sorry about that. If you start the 3 minutes today for me, and I don't know for Adu Maliko.
No. We are not starting today. I said from tomorrow, sir. You don't need to tell me to start it today. We are starting it tomorrow.
No, just to save you now. I want me to go.
No, don't worry. I'm fine, sir.
Okay, no problem.
So everybody, we're starting it tomorrow. Let's keep it like that. As you see, everything is smooth from the first person that coming to the panel getting 15 minutes. So I'm going to use this opportunity now to change the first 2 people to 15 minutes. Not the first person anymore. The first 2 people on the panel that comes in if it's only bracket though, if it's bracket within 2 minutes of each other, you are getting 15 minutes. So if you come in the same time, the same 15 minutes. So yeah.
Why don't you just make it balance, the first 2 people, than putting condition?
Who said what?
Why don't you just make it the first 2 people 15 minutes?
No, the first person can't come and you can go come after 78 years. You think you deserve the 15 minutes.
No. First two people. I'm talking about first two people.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes one person can be here. Mr. Jonathan, they come here sometimes, don't talk for like 40 minutes before the next person will come. So you think that person deserves 15 minutes. Now 1 minute it deserves 1 minute. The first people. If you come in bracket between two minutes space or maximum 3 minutes space, you are still
okay. It's not bad.
15 minutes. Yes. Anything more than that, you'll be capped back to the 8 minutes. Thank you very much, my people. The last two here now is Abdul Malik and Mr. Alabo. But I'm going to cap both of you now on the final submission, where people can interrupt you and all that. So let's have our final submission now. Mona, remember, see my issue, the way tire. I give you now 1 hour to round up this show. 1 hour, and this time, Mama Esho, please hold on. Now, Madam Patricia, I want to make you manage the show if she's available. Madam Patricia, are you available, ma'am?
Are they here?
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So we have 1 hour to round up this show. Please help me to manage the final submission. Thank you very much, ma'am. Mama Esho, start with Abdul Malik and Mr. Alabo there before you go to Mama Esho. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, I think Mr. Alabo came before Abdul Malik.
No.
I came first. I'm the one that came first.
Okay, Abdul Malik. Okay.
Yes.
Abdul Malik, come now. Okay, talk to us. Good evening. Welcome.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Nigerian. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Nigeria. I heard your new rules in the panel. Me, I always abide with the rules. I don't have problem with that. You see, DJ, he said something about Peter Obi. Jonathan is the only Southern candidate can unseat Tinubu in 2027, not Peter Obi. I don't believe that is not true. It's like, those guys, there is something is going on in Nigeria now, right now. Most of them, they have been paid just to come on to talk about negative side, advantage, the merit about Peter Obi. That is what we are seeing now. Even the government, everybody, because they don't want that man to come in. Yeah, they don't want it, but the majority of masses in Nigeria, then they need Peter Obi to come up. My problem is that the majority, they cannot fight for him. That is my fear. It's not that if Peter Obi stand there, we can win the election, but they cannot fight. They cannot stand and fight and clean the mandate back to him, for him. That is my fear. How can you say only Jonathan is the Southern candidate can unseat Tinubu 2027, not Peter Obi? That is not true. How? Jonathan is not popular. Is not popular like Peter Obi in Southern part of the country now. In the whole Nigeria, not in those only Southern part. Okay, why do you make the comment? Why do you make the statement? Is it not who have population that can win the election? Why those guys just come? Why those guys just come here online to lie for themselves? It's somehow. I don't really understand. People don't respect their self-dignity anymore. Just because of one or two things. They are disgracing themselves and not anybody. If you don't have population that can win election in Nigeria, if really Nigeria is a country that work, we don't supposed to talk about this currently. After 64 years, we cannot even conduct free and fair election. Is it not shame? After election, they tell you to go to court. Why can't you guys do it according to other countries? The way other countries do their free and fair election. We have a very big problem in that country. Criminals everywhere, even though they are worse than Yahoo boys. Yes, because they cause pains for citizens. Look at what people are passing through. By every day, they are the one that cause those pains. But we don't even we don't talk about this. It's a very big problem for us. Anybody that poor and all those things, this life, there's a karma in life. You can never escape that karma. It must come to you. No matter what you are doing, you will think you're free. You are not free, no. You must get it back. No matter how, if you lie, be how many years in the world, you must one day you will receive it. Let them keep deceiving themselves. That is what I see. Let them keep deceiving themselves. A man that can go to anywhere in the country, he gives people shelter with his own money. And you guys are fighting such man. I don't really get it. Well, at least you, after all those governors get president, before they're swearing, they will take oath. Like Quran or Bible. If you are a Muslim, you take Quran. If you are a Christian, you take Bible for oath. But they don't do what God says. They are all criminal. They don't know what they are doing there. I'm telling you the truth. Look at this lawyer now. This lawyer, at least, the way he was talking last year, it's like he was. I know that he was talking the right thing, but now this very one is not right. It's not right at all. For me, that's my opinion. Somebody who have population that Jonathan. Okay, how can Jonathan will sit Tinubu then? Even though Jonathan come from south, Obi come from south. Jonathan Obi will get more crowd, more population in the south, in the whole Nigeria than Jonathan. Okay, then how can Jonathan win? That is so bad. You see, there is something you cannot compare Lagos and any state in Nigeria. It's very far different because Lagos was capital, was Nigeria capital for how many years? It was far developed and like any other state. You can't compare Lagos and any state in Nigeria at all. It's not the same. Even till today, there is many things in Lagos. There are no other state. Yes, you can't compare that. The comparison is very big, both development and any other things. This Edo State new buses, new Edo line, is a good development, but the problem is that all what they are doing is corruption. That's why people don't trust them anymore. You see somebody call that after they just give them 6 months to destroy. No, that is not true. If it is a new car, it must be guaranteed. They must be guaranteed. At least 1 year depends if it is a new bus. No matter how they use it for 6 months, even though it's spoiled, they will return the car back. Apart from that, there is a workshop in the yard in that particular the site of the transportation. Because you cannot tell me out of 100 boxes, 100 or something boxes, will be go outside to repair. No. There must be a workshop in the yard. People, mechanic, maintenance must be in there in the yard. We know Edo State there is no road, but there is some part of the state they still have road, not everywhere. Is it not the governor that repaired Asia Road last time when he came in, that federal road? Even that Uchuru road now, they are doing it. There is a
1 minute to go.
Yeah, there is a road. Not everywhere there is no road. It's a good development. Anything that will bring money from the federal, from the state. It's good for them to do it. For me, it's better than they embezzle the money. No matter how they do it, let them do it. Because those guys, they're not ready to do anything. They are just there to loot. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Abdul Malik. Thank you. Mr. Alabo, come through. Good evening and welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you, Madam Patricia. God bless you.
Thank
May
you.
your days be yogo yogo. Good evening, Nigerians. Good evening, Mr. Niger Watch. Good evening, fellow panelists. Mommy Diaspora, thank you. And the backroom staff, God bless every one of us for what we are doing. Keep doing what you're doing. It's only God that can reward every one of you. Yeah, like I would say, a new Nigeria is possible. And for us to get that country that we all want to have, it's not something that is going to be easy. It will come with a lot of challenges. It will come with a lot of sacrifice. Today, as it is, Peter Obi is the talk of the day. So the only threat which APC have, which every one of you know, is Peter Obi, not Atiku. So the only threat which the elite also have, not talking about only political party, is Peter Obi. Peter Obi is part of the elite, but a good person inside them. He's a businessman, but he's not trading his business to use it to frustrate Nigerians or to say, my business is doing great under this economy. So therefore, like every other big men you are seeing, top business people, they are aligning with Tinubu because it's making them to make profit. Not because the system is working, but the system favors the elite. It makes them go away with a lot of things and cash this thing back from the common man on the street of Nigeria. So they are making profit. The charges, the tariff increase, everything. Who suffer the grant? It's the Nigeria people, the common man on the street, the end users. So we can see where this is coming from. So these people joining forces together, they don't want this man to come. Because this man has said, I am going to turn a night vigil into a place the youth will be busy in manufacturing things. Most of them at the pulpit, they are not happy with him with that statement. So it's going to spoil a lot of work. Let me give us an example. We don't say we don't go to church in abroad. People go to church in abroad. We worship God. But not the way you manipulate people in Nigeria to do it. Somebody will go to sleep in the church, sweep from Friday to Sunday. It's not going to work. Then he will sit down clapping, listening to the prophecy. Like 2 million will enter your account. Everybody raise your phone up. So you have brainwashed people and turned them into believing that the next morning they come, they are not going out to look. So you line up a program from Monday to Sunday, and all these programs, that same person that does not have job, that the brother sent money from abroad to, he will remove tithe from that money they send, remove offering. When you say come and sow seed, they will run and go and put it at the altar. They're making him more richer while they become more poorer. So they will now capture you and keep you in a way and use the religion to make you create a lot of fear in the heart of people, creating as if you are now enemy to God because you refuse to come to the midweek service. So this is a problem. So when we are talking about the new Nigeria, there are a lot of forces. The common man on the street is going to fight for them to get their freedom. This freedom is going to come with a lot of sacrifice for Nigeria. So it's not going to be easy. So when you see primate, bishop, that the Jews coming to criticize Obi, they are not coming with their clear eyes. A lot of money. Religious leaders have been visiting Asurok. Remember, anybody that visits President Tinubu will never remain the same. Have you seen anyone? For example, Okukpe visited the may so rest in peace, Tinubu, and his language started changing. Chegumi, just the recent one. What happened? The pastor, this pastor in Lagos, that came out in April to criticize Tinubu, but during Ramadan, he went to visit Tinubu, and the language changed again. So you cannot see the president and remain the same. So what about the people that he goes into secretly settling them? So that is why you will hear more of this. These ones you will still hear more of. GOs will come. So that is why you see some of them will come out and say, okay, they feel that the huge vote that Peter Obi got before, that some of these people are moving away from Obi. No, It's just the Daddy Geo. Daddy Geo cannot control the hungry man who is suffering, who believe in the obedient movement. They cannot, they don't have any influence. The traditional rulers who they are settling, they don't have influence over their people they are ruling. That is how Nigeria is today. So you settle them, they will come and do the talk. All the social media big wings who said they are celebrities, like Deji, a lot of them, no matter what you give to them, people only follow you just because sometimes they want to attack you when you put comment. Not everyone who you have on your follower this thing account mean they are following you genuinely. Some there are just there to look for what you want to say and they insult you. So they need to follow you to know when you post and when they will come to attack you. It's when you can hit the street of Nigeria and said, I am MC Mbakara, I'm supporting Tinubu. So I need all my 2 million followers across Nigeria. Let's come out. That is when we will know that you have weight. So a lot of these things is a distraction. So let us just remain focused. So more of it will come. They are helping us selling Peter
1
Obi
minute
more.
ago, 30 seconds
Yeah,
actually.
they are helping us to market Peter Obi. So no matter everything they are going to say, more forces we should expect more to come. But I don't want us to be distracted. Let us remain focused and continue to push. The obedient movement is going too far. It's going to every looks and crannies of Nigeria. And we will do great. And come 2027, inshallah, by the grace of God, Peter Obi will be the president of Nigeria. None of these bishops are God, and they don't know the plan that God has for the people of Nigeria. Thank you, Madam Patricia, and God bless everyone once again.
Thank you again, Mr. Alao, for your submission. No humans can take the place of God. God knows what is best for Nigeria. So let's move on. Mama Esho, thank you for your patience. Yeah, you are you have to speak to us again for another 2 minutes. So everybody will get to 2 minutes, okay? So that at least 2 minutes, 2 minutes has how many now? 16 already plus 20. That will be 30, 36. Okay, let's take for 4 minutes, okay? Mama Esho,
All right, thank
start with
you.
you. Thank you.
My beloved sister Rita, thank you so much for our yesterday phone call after the meeting. That was very helpful for me. I appreciate.
You're very welcome, ma.
Yeah, I, I never wanted to talk about this Shore issue, but it's like some people like to put it up for some reason. And there are some point of correction here. Shore rejected that job that was talked about here today because he did not do it to get appointment. So saying that, oh, he should have collected that appointment so that Showore did not run Sahara Reporter when he was working there. He didn't run it to get being paid. He do it because he felt that is the right thing to do. So coming out to bring it out that he should have taken that appointment, Showore did not do it for him to be paid by appointment. I was trying to get the very YouTube of where I heard Good Lord Jonathan say this, but I've not been able to trace it. I'm going to trace it and send it to Elvis. It is a book review, and a young lady was interviewing a Good Lord Jonathan, and they were talking about the book he wrote, and he was asking him about the presidency, the election. Jonathan, with his mouth, said something that shocked me. That was, I will look for it and send it to Evie for him to play it. He said on the day of the election that took him out of office, he said himself and his wife, his wife and his mother usually vote in one polling unit. But on that very day, when they went for the election, he was unable to vote. His wife was unable to vote. His mother was unable to vote. He said at that moment he knew that they have tampered with, I don't know, beaver or something. He knew they have tampered with it in the south, and that rigging was taking place, and that he has the power to stop the election, but he did it. But why did he not do it? I'm going to look for it and send it to Evie, so that those of you that tie rope on Showore's neck, that is the one that made Buhari to come into power. When you listen to it, you will realize that it is Goodluck Jonathan himself that allowed Buhari to come into power. Because as a president of a nation, you went to a polling unit and that occurred, and you had the power to have shouts to Nigeria to say, this is what is going on, and call off the election. You didn't do it. So those who are tying rope on Showore's neck.
30 seconds to go.
Anyway, having said all this, I want to appeal to us that we have a job to do in preparation for 2027. It is a collective effort, and we must start to work now. Thank you, and God bless us.
Thank you, Mama Ishu. Yes, rescuing Nigeria from these satanic people must be a collective effort. So, and the time to start is now, just as Mama Ishu said it. Madam, Oga Jonathan, thank you again. Please, your 4 minutes starts now.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Patricia. Let me just say this again, and with respect to this guy, Deji. Suggesting Goodluck Jonathan, the former president Goodluck Jonathan, to run for presidency. Then it's very, very clear. It's very, very clear, obvious, that the entire sum of his brain is very small at this time. If that is the kind of suggestion that is coming from him. He fell short to explain to us how former President Goodluck Jonathan will unseat Tinubu, even in a free and fair election. How? So it's a small brain talking there, and it's all rubbish.
Oga Jonathan.
Yeah.
Sorry for in 2023 they did the same thing. And no stress yourself.
Yeah, let me talk because there is no time. I only have 4 minutes. Let me just say this. I know. You're saying something. Okay, all right. Let me say this. You see, again, talking about Edo State. For me, when I'm talking about Nigeria, and I come here to talk about Nigeria, 100% of the time, I am talking about the generality of Nigeria as a nation. Why sometimes, I use a single state as a case study. So in this case now, Edo State. But for me, it's still about Nigeria as a whole. But in this specific case now, we center it on Edo State. When you talk about transportation, the transportation policy initiative, this very one in Edo State, I don't understand at all. I find it difficult to understand what is difficult to understand in what's, when someone like myself was talking about solution. I don't understand what is difficult to understand. I don't understand what is difficult there to see all the solutions that I prefer, that I put forward in my submission. I just don't get it, except that so people just like to talk or oppose for the sake of it. For relevancy, I don't get it. I don't know how it will be difficult for somebody to listen to me, and you don't see all the solutions that I preferred. And I can say it with full chest on this platform. I'm one of the people that I don't talk 90% of the time without putting solutions forward.
30 seconds to go.
In my 4 minutes, right? Yeah. So in this case, I talked about maintenance. I prefer solution about local content. I have talked about the use of, making sure that there is transparency, job creation. Unfortunately, Nigerian politicians lack transparency. They like to talk about public-private partnership. They like to talk about it, but they never walk the talk. But they like to talk about it. Edo State in particular now in this very case. What is difficult? Edo State can easily raise 500 million to 1 billion within a twinkle of an eye. Yes. Get it?
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much, my brother.
To 1 billion in a matter of 72 hours for public transportation program in Edo State. But they will not go there because why? When they do that, they will be tied to transparency as an umbilical cord is tied to the mother of a baby. They will be tied to that thing, and they know that they cannot dodge transparency, so they will run away from it. That is one way to go about it. That's a solution that we have talked about. So I don't know how people just miss that.
It has gone on you. Gong.
Okay.
It has gone.
It
so
has
thank you.
Thank you very
much.
It
has gone on.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Did you not hear the gong? Did you not hear the gong? Okay, you were talking.
Now. I did. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, so you are just flowing as usual. Thank you again. Don't worry, they hear you. Mr. Odua, good evening again, and please talk to us. Your 4 minutes starts now.
Okay, thank you, ma.
Well, I'm the next person.
Okay, Madam
Rita. Madam Rita, I beg, I not be Yakubu. I beg, sorry, Mr. Odua. It's Madam Rita. Madam Rita.
No, it's okay. I was just asking if you're okay. I thought you were selecting.
You are the next person. Yes, you are. I don't want to jump you at all. You are the one, please.
Okay, no problem. Thank you very much. I appreciate. Thank you, Mr. Odua. Yes. Regarding what's going on with Peter Obi and all the critics and haters, it reminds me of a quote. I don't know. It's said by Plato, the philosopher. It says that no one is more hated than the one who speaks the truth. I was used that comment to say that Peter Obi is most hated by pundits of corruption and all levels of criminality in high and low places, both home and abroad. So that's why they hate him so much that they can't even hide it anymore. That they have to say, just like Edo State APC chairman Tenebe, he's speaking for himself, not on behalf of Edo people, because Edo State is like the capital of the obedient movement. Anyway, so it's just unfortunate, that we see people that you look at the magazines or people you thought that they were human beings come out and show their true colors. I also read something today, and the man said a tiny tinge of your decisions will actually expose your soul. This tiny, I think Mr. Jonathan, he said something about Deji, that he has ruined his career, political career, because he just exposed a tiny tinge of your character, exposes who you really are as a person. What we see today, first of all, this one they called himself AYODEL or pastor or prophet or whatever, this red candle and purple candle pastor, that are using the name of Yeshua to be lined left, right, and center. I don't even listen to him. In fact, even bringing him here to me is like, I don't want to talk about him because he's very, very unimportant. Every unimportant person today wants to show relevance by bringing Peter Obi as their topic. Every just look at the people that are coming. They want to be popular, or people are forgetting about them. Example, sure, Mama Hecho, I'm saying it. Deji, because what's his name? VDM kind of schooled him a little bit, so he's been unpopular. They bring up Peter Obi. That's your only topic. If you want to be relevant in Nigeria today, and you want to be popular, and you want the APC government to recognize you, just come on any plan, sacrifice maybe 2 million naira to go on a rise, and say you want to talk about Peter Obi. You'll be popular. In fact, you will get the phone call. Do you want to work with us? How much? What is your price? Because Agbado said everybody has a price. So that is what is going on. The one who speaks the truth is most hated, and it's true. We are seeing it live. We are seeing it every day. Many more are coming. Many traitors are coming. Like I said the other day, you know, I quoted from Shakespeare. I said, heavy is the head that wears the crown.
1 minute to go.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown. I can't imagine what Peter Obi is going through mentally. But they say, you know what, silence is golden. He's also showing us you don't need to respond to every critic there, because if he responds, it means that you're important. So they don't even know that the man don't respond to them. You try to tell them you are inconsequential and you're not important. And it's paining them. And I'm so happy he did not even respond to the likes of Tenebe. If I should not even respond to any of them, because they are not really important in the equation of things and how people are living today in Nigeria. So that's what I have to say. And we cannot take out the tribal, the tribal part in all these things going on. Yes, I would say Kenneth Okonkwo was right when he said there are several parts to this Edo State governor's comment, and tribe was part of it, because he dare not say that if Atiku comes and there's a stampede, he dare not say, Atiku, next time when you come to Edo State, you must get clearance from me. He will not say that to Atiku. He will not even say that to Bakari if he comes to Edo State. He will not say that. But because he's an Igbo man and everybody is stamping and stomping on the Igbo man, we have to be calling it out so that next time when they speak, they will tell us that they will know that we are watching them and the comments, and we will call the tribal card. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Madam Rita, thank you again. Mr. Dua, please come through.
Thank you.
Okay.
You see,
4 minutes.
Thank you. Can you hear me? Hello? Can someone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear loud and clear. Speak on.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. If we condemn what is bad and say it's bad, we should not claim bad to be right. Whether article or whatever, it did not say to Obi because Siboma. You will say because Obi, you might refer that maybe because Obi is too quiet, the way they see the Obi. Never you people should refer it as Sibo. Please correct that statement. It's not an ethnic. It's not an ethnic. It did not measure Igbo in it. It did not measure tribe in it. It did not measure tribe in it. If you people hate Igbo, you said. If you hate Igbo, said that you are the one that hate Igbo.
Can we have a decorum, please?
Now understanding, they kill everybody here. Understanding.
No interjection, please. Let him just no interjection.
Anyway, let me go for the pastors who claim to be pastor, because people who doesn't even see vision, they claim themselves to be a prophet. AYODEL have never said anything that come true. And why did you remember that in book of Jeremiah, he said those false prophets, they keep on telling the king of the land that it is well. It is only Jeremiah who came and said it is not well. Where was his fan? Inside the dungeon. They put Jeremiah inside the dungeon. That is why whatever Huna the Canon have said, all came to pass. Where is Huna the Canon found today? In dungeon. But all these so-called pastors who are claiming will become disaster, because tithe and offering is what they live on. Pastor want to do birthday. Pastor wife is going to this. Pastor, the mumu followers will be now spending the money that they're supposed to use to take care of themselves and take care of their children, spending it on pastor and telling that they are giving it to God. Well, it is less for their pocket. For those who have eye, we have eye to see. For those who are blind, we remain in their blindness. So that is where. But for we know that we the Nigerians know that Obi is the best. And for those who said the Northerner will not trust Obi, if the Northerner not trust Obi, but there are Northerners who are saying it is Obi or nothing. So they see that all whatever they are putting is propaganda, are
30
fallacies.
seconds to go.
So that is for that. Then for the Okpewulu, when I say road, not in Edo State, because when I went to Edo in 2023, when I went to Warri, I know that there was no road. Is it not recent that the federal government, they are doing the Boma road? Throughout 8 years of Obaseki, there was no road. Sapler Road, bypass, there was no road. In Lagos Road, the same thing. So my experience is what I give. So if other person experience can say, no, they have changed the narrative. Not to say that we did not know what we are saying. Because when I went there, it was a door that was bad. So that is
Your
why
time,
I used, it is what I know, I said. Thank you.
your time is up. So maybe when you went then, that was when it was bad. But really, it's the other side that is mostly bad to me. That's how I felt it. Anyway, let me call on Casey. Yeah, Mr. Casey, thank you for
I'm
having
here
you
with you,
again.
man.
Yes,
Thank you so
okay.
much.
Give us a 4 minutes final
Okay.
submission. Thank you.
You see, like I said, as for churches, I've already made it clear. You see, this situation that many of our youth doesn't have, they don't know where the next meal will come from, just like our principal says. He created this phenomenon that our pastors is like God. But like I told you the other time, prophecy, we that are currently in Nigeria now, prophecy is an income stream. It's an income stream. In fact, they are making a lot of money. So there is nothing to pick from AYODEL before. Even if you hear from him, he even said that the National Security Advisor should come and see him so that he will tell him how the opposition is going to come against their government. So let me leave AYODEL. I have already made my contribution concerning the Edo line. And I can tell you, okay, I didn't give you the name of the person that owns Filsin PLC. And I said it's a billion naira company and it's doing well. It's owned by Fidelis Ayuba. It's from your state. It's from Edo State. And it has a billion naira investment here in Ogun State that provide jobs for more than 500 people. So if we begin to have the people in mind, people-oriented system, you see that line alone can provide a lot of jobs from the way me I am thinking my own. If Edo people are the one that invested their core money into that business, it will be very difficult for people to embezzle anything there. And another idea I'm even looking at, I didn't mean those buses were bought from local manufacturer with like Innocent. It would have created another opportunity for Innocent to establish a branch in Edo State, thereby creating job, and that will even create a system because those parts will be gotten from him. There is something I wanted to say before, but I forgot. There was a video I saw online. A mechanical engineer, a graduate from University of Maiduguri, he did something remarkable. He took these mini buses and converted it into electric vehicles, and they were running public transport in Maiduguri. Do you know that the normal mini buses that uses fuel, one of the trip pays about 70 naira, and his own that he's running maintenance on is paying 50 naira. There is no subsidy just because that this one has solar panel on it. So it is dual in the sense that it can use both solar and it can use also fuel. A young graduate from Nigeria did this. So there are good minds that if we actually sit on the round table and they really want this country to go, I am people oriented. That's the way I used to put my thing. There are a lot of things that can be done through that line, and it will create a lot of jobs, investment for the people of Edo State. And that is the area that made me suggest what I said the other time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Casey. Okay, Black Panther. Okay, come with me and you go fight now. Oh yeah, fire on.
Thank you for remembering me. Oh. You know, I'm not a politician. You be politician. I'm not a politician. So me, I can talk and advise, and my advice is very important. I want to say it quite clear that Edo State has done what we go back to its normal status quo. They have not done anything different. I don't know why they should rush over transportation issue. And we don't have a blueprint. We don't really have a blueprint. What are the advice I will give to Edo State government now? They should start fixing the roads, having the standard, use our local guys to fix the road with standard. Then two, I will also go to the area of energy. I have said it on this platform. Go and listen to it. I brought a research work from the India that is building the largest plant in the world now, where they are applying solar energy and wind energy. So they are moving from the regular one that use your top. They are moving from this gas issue to solar energy, and there is going to power more than 75% of India. And you know what? India is a very large country. I gave that advice to you. You can go and check on the Nigerian media. I want to go to Deji. You see, Deji issue is that Deji once wanted to go into politics, but he couldn't make it. That is why he went down to estate management, started selling homes, and went into another business. And finally, he arrived at where he is now, at the law firm. And he's trading the part of, do you know the part that he's trading now? He's trading the part of the aviation minister. This is the exact part the aviation minister traded. If you look at it, he was an activist. From activism, he started saying all sorts of things, became a lawyer, and he's moving that trend. He has gotten enough money now. He's satisfied. He's moving that way because he needs to be an SAN. That is his goal, aim, and objective. You need to win cases in court. And how do you win cases in court in Nigeria? You have to dine with the satanism. That is what he's doing. If you go and listen to Deji, you will see where he praised Peter Obi, that Peter Obi is a formidable force. Now, what he's saying is quite different because he has knelt down to eat the crumbs from the satanic table. That is what is going on now. He wants to play that game, and we are going to play the game with him. And we are more smarter than him, despite he's a lawyer. He's a lawyer, I'm a mathematician. So they are two different things. So let me say this. Anybody that is against Peter Obi, he does not know what he wants. He wants the old status quo to remain. And to God be the glory. If Peter Obi cannot succeed, there's somebody that will come up, like what the IPOP said. If you take this man, if you take Kanu down, another Kanu that is more tougher, that Kanu will rise up. So let them continue to pray because he has not damaged his political future. He has not damaged his relevancy in the future of Nigeria. And let us mark it today. What he said today, we hunt him till that kingdom come. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Black Panther, for being actually, punctual. Yeah, I think you still have like 10 seconds, but okay, thank you. Mr. Odu, no, not Odu. Abdul Malik, Mr. Abdul Malik, please come through for us.
Yeah,
Your
good
4
evening.
minutes start now. Thank
Good
you.
evening
Good
once
evening.
again, madam. Good evening once again,
Thank
madam.
Thank you
see,
so
those
much.
people, those politicians in Nigeria, it's very sad when somebody vomit after you eat the vomit. That is all we are seeing about them, about what they are talking about, Peter Obi. It's very sad because we don't need good in that country. That is the reason why anybody you see come out, talk about Peter Obi negatively. That person don't need good about that country. I'm telling you the fact, they are the oppressor. According to, they are the bandit of Nigeria. They are the bandit that destructing Nigerian. For me, because I see no reason why this man, they are just going after this man. And he's not the only one. He's not the only presidential candidate, right? Okay, why can't they go for that one? Only him. It's bad. It's bad. And we need to stand for again. We need to stand beside him so that we will not fall. Only he cannot do it alone. If you really want good of Nigeria, because the way we are seeing now, those people that they are coming after Peter Obi, they are benefiting from the system, while the majority are suffering. Yeah, that is what we are saying. Why can't you use that money you are using to bribe set of people to invest, to do production in the country, so that everybody will benefit from the system? How are you going to? I don't really know the kind of sales they have. You gather some part of million, you give somebody particularly. It's not, why can't you use it to put production in the country so that other people will benefit too? The type of brain they have in that country, I don't really understand. That is the reason why you see white people, they are different from black people. Very far different. White people, they are corrupt, but their corruption is not pronounced. There is no way they are not corrupt, but you cannot get it. You cannot find the corruption. You cannot even smell it because it's little, very little. But our own, look at almost 90% of people are corrupt. Why can't it pronounce? That is the reason why we are where we are today. The money that is used to do good thing for the country, but they are pocketing the money in themselves. What type of people are those people? You don't have hospital. You go to another mass country. You go to go and medicate there. Are you normal? Do you have sense? For me, it's like they don't know what they are doing. Thank you very much, Mrs. Mr. Patricia.
Thank you again. Yes, so they're not get sense. That's why. Because I don't see any reason why anybody will be doing health tourism, medical tourism everywhere when you have a country. So they are so deprived of ideas and wickedness for their heart. That's the reason. Thank you, Mr. Alabo. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm with you, Madam Patricia. May your
Thank
days be long.
you.
Yeah, God
Thank you.
bless you.
Thank you. You too. God bless you.
Yeah,
Okay, 4 minutes.
Madam Patricia,
Thank you.
they
Yes.
will never build the hospital that people can go. If they build it, they will not have another thing to put in the budget next year. So
Um,
even if they build that hospital, we know they will still put the same thing in the budget, which we have seen a lot of things happening. Same thing happening in the same budget. So, however, it's clear for us Nigerians to know that people who have at the moment as leaders, they are corrupt-minded people. They are there just to design a platform for them to continue to share the money. So money is exchanging hands now in Nigeria, not exchanging hands in the betterment of the country or to better the life of the people, just to continue to settle the elite and settle some other people they can reach. So it's really a difficult one for us. But we should not give up, and we can't give up because most of us, we are determined. If you know what is happening at the battlefield, if you go to Nigeria, or if you are getting a report, if you have a bigger net, a satellite to watch, a lot of things coming out. APC is doing everything possible. They are working day and night. They are not sleeping. That is why we are determined that we will not sleep for them. Because this new Nigeria is possible. It's not just for us to come on air and we are talking. We have to fasten our seatbelt, continue to sensitize the people. We know generally in our country, the illiteracy level and the literacy level in our country, people who do not understand things, they are almost more than people who understand things. So when you have about majority are struggling and just few are people who have understanding, the few who have understanding will continue to manipulate those people who are struggling to understand what governance is. That is the area we are having this big problem. So it's a serious fight. Even the more you are trying to talk to some people, they find it difficult to understand that you are even trying to help them and their future and the future of their children. The politicians are doing this thing, weaponizing poverty, not encouraging education in our society. So they make the people more ignorant, they make the people more poorer. Then during the election, they come and feed on them. So for every one of you who are determined and who have made up your mind to say, yeah, we are going to build a Nigeria that is going to work for everyone, please, you are doing a great job. Your name will be written in a good book. Let us not be discouraged with whatever thing we are seeing today. Those you are seeing there, they are not ready. They won't do anything.
Thank
They
you,
won't
bro.
construct a road that will last for a long time. They won't build hospital. They won't give you electricity, but they will give you poverty. So let us unite together and take this battle to them. God bless us all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Alabo, for your final submission. Yes, Nigeria, it's it's a country whereby you can say yes, people that know are few, but individual sensitization will not be the way to go, if you ask me. These things about knowing your constitution should be embedded in our education system so that everybody will know their rights. Because as I said again and again in this platform, Nigerians that are claiming to be literate and are living in darkness or are ignorant of many things are more than the ones that are literate that know anything at all. So, and this is the reality that we see on ground. You can see a graduate or even a master degree holder that doesn't know anything at all. By the time you open his mouth and you that even went to primary six with your enlightenment, maybe you have traveled and also saw what is going on in other countries, you can even be able to, know more than them. So we should not deceive ourselves with those education that they say they have. What is education without you not knowing your constitution and knowing your right as a human being or as a citizen? So eh, that's the reason why the so-called satanic leaders can go away with many things that they are doing. How many Nigerians know their constitution? How many? How many know their rights? Even with their all the book, all the education they claim they have. If they do, how come they support this satanism? So that's where we are. But we thank God. God will open their eyes gradually. And I think if it's going to happen, it has to be a deliberate action by the state. You know, they have to educate the people right from infants. From primary school, they have to let them know their rights. That's what I believe.
Mama,
Not
can I have some minutes?
Mr. Elvis, let me come at Mr. Elvis so that if you want to give us 1 minute, yes. But I
No,
think
no, before you come, make I just talk 10 seconds.
okay.
I want to talk on the issue of the Christendom you people have in Nigeria, quote and unquote. You see, all of them, 95% of all the pastors that you see out there, they are all businessmen. They were carved out of the, thank you, 10 seconds, sir. They were carved out from the 419 syndicates. They now became born again and went into Christendom. even the Celeste, so-called Celeste stuff. The people look at them now. People know who Celeste are. We all know. So if you want to fall into that's what I don't like talking about. I don't like even when you bring them to the proof. I don't have anything to say about them because all of them are all nonsense because they don't know Nigeria. All they know is just how to steal the people's money and use religion to steal. That's what they are. They are all they're all worshippers of Mammon. That's what they are. Thank you.
All right. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Mother Patricia, thank you very much, ma, for doing this for us today. I'm very, very grateful the way you guys are relieving me here, especially like this. Is very, very important for me. Thank you so much for every one of you that have given your time to pass submissions here today. Thank you so much. We all are learning here, even though sometimes we disagree with each other. It's a normal thing. That's why we call it a panel. It's not. We don't necessarily have to agree with what everybody's saying here. I appreciate you, Mama Esho. Thank you very much, I appreciate you, Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Oduwa, Casey, Mother Patricia, Black Panther, Oga, Mr. Alabo, Abdul Malik. God bless you all. Thank you so much, my people.
Information, sir.
Eh?
Information, sir.
Oh, go ahead now. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, based on what we discussed yesterday, Najawash, because of this thing, data protection and obedient movement.
Wait. What you are discussing now is a different topic, sir. We can't take this now.
Okay, because we talked yesterday about it, and Jonathan is here, and the case is here. They were
but we cannot take it now. If you talk now, the other person on the country, we can't take it at all. Tomorrow we'll talk about it, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, everyone of you on the panel. Those of you that call him, Mother Deborah, and many others are calling to the show today. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Those of you that supported the channel today, thank you very much. Mr. Seven Mother Peg Modi, Madam Ijedima, and Mr. Peter Ife. I'm grateful. God bless you all. On the comment section, Mother of Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy, for all that you do. I appreciate you always. Abu Aziz, thank you very much. My brother, I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you, Mother Peggy Mode, once again. Mother Patricia, once again. Mother Stella Ima Seredo, thank you very much, man. Ima, thank you very much. I love Maduka. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Michael Ganamaro, Mr. Johnson, Emmanuel, Isaac, Debsy, and many, many more. People are going to bless you. Now, we'll come to the end of this broadcast. 4 hours, 17 minutes. Still counting is enough on Sunday. Normally, my plan is to have 1 hour or 2 hours max on Saturday or Sunday, but politics is gradually, piling up right now. But still, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Fingers crossed. By God's grace, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. And look out for our pre-recorded videos during the day before our live broadcast. Don't forget to like and share our broadcast. If you know it's the first time here today, you're wondering what the platform is all about, we're just here putting our voices together to call out our government to do the right thing. We're not fighting anybody. We stand for a better Nigeria. Thank you very much for joining us. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, join the movement, join the family, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we are here so that you can put your voice to this as well. Let's stand for what is right at all times. Good night and bye for now.
In this world, all of us today in motion. Everybody there in motion. Moving to our various stations. As we there in motion, make we do good to ourselves, yo. Make we do good to our neighbor. Before we reach our station, every walk gets paid. Every walk gets paid. Every walk gets paid. God. I make a dey fear my maker. Whoever will come and go on song. Organize. My God, I make a dey fear my maker.